you know, a little bit of a rough start, a little bit of a closer series versus Fennel than they might have liked to have played. They probably wanted to win that a little bit more concisely. But overall, they look quite strong. They had some pretty streaky moments for sure on both of those maps that they were able to play. But I was talking about this on the desk yesterday with you, that you know, they are the sole representatives of their region. They're looking to be the beacon of light for Indonesia, carry that torch forward, and show that they can be a competitive region. And taking down Newturn, I mean, by God, that would absolutely be a statement.
Oh, and I would love to see it. I've been really excited to see these regions all playing very, very well across the board. I mean, the Japanese teams, of course, with Northception, really handling F4Q quite nicely. I thought Fennel played Boom very close, very nicely. Boom, in general, looking pretty good. A little bit inconsistent, as has been their MO, but they always seem to find the magic towards the end of their rounds to really recover nicely. And that just goes to show how good the mental fortitude is for these teams. And everybody wants that one spot, of course, so badly to go to champions at the end of the year, to add, you know, more presence from their regions. You know, everybody here in Asia is really trying to prove that they belong, that they could compete with those North American and European teams. Yeah, and I mean, you know, the teams that already have made it into an international event, such as Newturn going to Iceland, F4Q, Paper Rex going to Berlin, you know, those are the teams that have the biggest targets on their backs, because these other squads that have been middle of the pack or just barely shut out of events, you know, or were defeated by these teams that have made it forward to these international events, they're saying, no, it's my turn. You already got a trip to Germany or a trip to Iceland. It's my turn to go to Europe. So they're going to be fighting tooth and nail to make sure that they can get that happening. Guys, we should be exiting this pause in just a moment. Appreciate you bearing with us. We should be underway yet again here very shortly, so we can see how this round is going to go. I'd love to call it a bonus round, you know. It is, but for Newturn, this is not exactly the bonus that they were looking for. Definitely not. The deficit. It's a deficit round. Yeah, the stocks are down for sure on this one, and it looks like it is going to be Spectre picked up here for Flip Shitter. Snowball that into a big-time lead. There is the Seekers there for Blaze already, because he has been having a phenomenal round. This is just going sideways so bad for Newturn to start on this attacker side. Maybe they could find an eco here. We've seen, again, quite a few today. Looks like B is going to be where a lot of the Newturn presence is heading. Immediately going to check for some information. There's another flash, and this has been tough for Newturn to deal with. Blaze King. Let's get dazed up there for just a moment. Dog's going to spot quite a many few people waiting outside by the teleporter. Another flash going to go out, but doesn't want to try to follow up with a peek. Just be the ult orb game for allow as they try to get that ult online, but Solo takes a huge chunk of damage, down to 21 HP. Just to get some TLC here from Hyuni. Yeah, well, you can see that, you know, again, they want to press the issue on long B, but it's just fantastic holds here from Blaze. I mean, he's getting the information early with the guiding lights to see that, yeah, Newturn is still being aggressive there, getting a little bit of damage. The Seekers go out a little bit early, but Flip Shitter pops out and gets Solo. Really nice little peek there. Flip Shitter and Solo just not quite ready for it. Maybe he was even in the process of trying to destroy the Seeker and couldn't transition his aim fast enough to try to trade it back. Allow will manage to pick one up, so it'll be a 4v4. Push in, Hyuni with a nice headshot, finds Blaze King, but Asterisk instantly trades one back, finding Suggest. Blinds out, but Hyuni lines up another shot. Gets him in the skull. Frostmine will take him down, but Allow, having recovered a Spectre, it's the kill onto Frostmine, and now it is just Eeyore. Slow to start from him in their first series versus Fennel, but as he pushes into the site, manages to find one, and Barry has just 15 health remaining. What a turn there from Eeyore. On the side is Perry. Doesn't take any damage, gets quite a bit into Eeyore. It's pretty even on the health bars here on this defuse, and it's going to be Eeyore who's going to get the trade. Well done, Great snap. Yeah, phenomenally played there from Eeyore, down to 13 HP. I mean, Perry really made him work for it. I bet his heart was pounding in that moment, but he clutches it out. And he manages to get that third round win consecutively here for the side of Boom. This is a phenomenal start for their defense. Let's see what Newturn can do. They should be getting some actual weapons into their hands, and whether or not that is going to be enough for them, because you have to expect if they lose 4 in a row, this is going to be catastrophic. We might even have to see attack pause get called. Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. I think if they can't win this round, absolutely, you got to go for the tack pause and really stop the bleeding. We saw a little bit of honey there. 2 good shots with the Sheriff to open up some space. And, you know, honestly, that was a pretty good round for Newturn, all things considered. Being on, you know, a bad round economically to get 4 kills, to do some economic damage, you at least... you know, Eeyore's still on the Spectre, of course, since he survived, but you at least got some pretty good value out of that round. You got the spike down. Economically, it wasn't the end of the world for that round 3.
Okay, well, that's going to be Nebula going away. Again, see the Trailblazer comes out. Spots one on the side, shows spotted Eeyore as well. They're going to be looking to try to get the pinch here on a Blaze King, but Allow getting blinded, tries to pull back. Takes a little bit of damage, a smattering of it on that exit, but will retreat with his life intact. So in the meantime, is he prepared? Spray comes out, quite a bit of damage into Flip's Jitter. Both of them down to around half. 54 here for Solo, 38 for Flips. As they both look to go their separate ways, but the healer is a little bit closer. So Flips are just going to get pushed back up to 100. Solo going to have to wait until he joins back in with Yone.
Man, what a great little move by Flip's Jitter. Almost gets Solo out of it. Now it's Frostmine trying to control Lamps, but right now it is going to be Newturn maintaining it. Spike is down.
Solo taking a bit of damage. Spike getting planted again as there's a nice little delay, I believe, from Frostmine with that snake bite. Push around the side, Asterisk looking to spray down 2. He will find it. He just responds in kind, and Eeyore goes down as Allow will find 2. As he just goes ahead, gets another on top of it, getting rid of that counterpart Viper. Now it is just going to be Blaze. Last one left standing in a 1v3. Everybody relatively healthy. Might just have to play this out, try to look for some exit frags, and otherwise hold on to the rifle.
Yeah, I don't think there's much that Blaze King could get out of this. Yeah, he's got some guiding lights, but the defense is going to be too strong. The crossfire is already set up for Newturn. No reason to over-aggress onto this and throw a gun away. Yeah, that was... I thought the spike was already down there. I thought the sound cue had made that noise when it hits the ground, but just in the nick of time, they were able to delay it a little bit. Didn't end up mattering too much in the end. Yone and Solo did go down, but Allow and Suggest doing things that we are very used to seeing them do in Korea. Step up big, find some big kills, and really keep Newturn alive in this. They take their first win. It's 1-3, and now if they can string another win together, they could very quickly find themselves evened up in this.
Let's see if they can keep trending in that direction. One more win will do a nice chunk of economic damage here to the side of Boom. You can already see Asterisk gonna have to move over. Not quite gonna be able to get a full rifle. I would say full rifle, but you know, Bulldog instead of a Phantom or a Vandal.
Blinded.
It'll still be incredibly deadly if you get that scope in, nail that tri-shot.
A mini rifle, you know, almost there. And it's just not quite enough, but it's not bad at all. The Bulldog, you know, you see people just hit some nasty shots with that burst fire on there. It is also, you know, the cosmic divide here for Asterisk, though potential retake could be made a little bit easier. Allow still sitting on that Blade Storm, hasn't popped it just yet.
Been able to get that look there on a Blaze King, and Allow, he's just so blind. There's nothing that he could do. They do manage to at least make it a 1-for-1, but down there, Jet. Not going to be seeing a Blade Storm out now in this round. It's a nice little trade out. I think Boom overall going to be feeling pretty good about getting that 1-for-1.
I wouldn't mind if Allow wants to keep pushing long B to see Perry pop a star there to give them a smoke or a gravity well to really give him a safer exit, because that's the second time we've seen Allow caught. Looks like it's going to be the toxic screens coming up, as it looks like an A hit from Newturn this time.
It does, but it's actually going to be Solo creeping into the B site with the spike. He's currently making his way into Hookah, so they're trying to fake this out and likely take the teleporter to join in with him, but Frostmine does manage to catch Yone off guard. He's now making his way into the site. Still have Blaze hovering nearby. He's making his way back over to B as he does hear that plant going off. Now they're just going to go ahead and rotate through, so just trying to see if anybody's going to come out this side, try to take the TP, but now they have to get over to the site. The defuse is coming in. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this.
What in the world happened over here? This is not going so good. It did get stopped just in time. The flash slows up Suggest for a second. Another one as well, and the defuse being held by Flip's Jitter. They are going to find it. That's going to be the round win. Suggest pops Blaze kick down, but that was not so good for Newturn.
Yeah, that was not it. I mean, Blaze just still so close. He could hear that spike getting planted, calls for the reinforcements. No one takes the bait. Nobody moves over towards Suggest as he's just waiting, staring at Lamps. They all just rotate back around through the spawn. They get the kill instantly onto Solo. He cannot hold his own. And from there, it just kind of falls apart. It looked like maybe there was going to be a window of opportunity after they voluntarily got off of the spike, but they still had so much time to play with, so many members. They just said, you know, let's wait for reinforcements. Don't try to hold it. Don't get yourself killed. Let's make sure that we retain these rifles. So wonderfully played from the side of Boom. New turn, a cheeky idea. It was going somewhat okay up until I'd say Johnny died in lamps.
Well, and also, I got to give Boom a lot of credit here. They clearly did their homework. That's something that Solo loves to do, to fake those A hits and then rotate right back through Hookah, try to get the spike down, and it doesn't fool them or Blaze at all, so it's a great adjustment, a great hold here. Blaze really showing why he's widely talked about from this team as being one of their top fraggers. He's very, very difficult to deal with that Sky. He's done such effective work there on Long B, keeping Allow at bay. And once again, we've got a lot of members stacked up on short A. For New Turn, is it going to be the big hit? The Rolling Thunder is going to come through and open up some space.
Yeah, looking like a fast hit. Connected onto one. Not quite sure if it managed to find the flip shitter. He was back over towards the spawn. Either way, Allow gets himself situated, moved up here. The lamps now just going to be waiting around the corner. Reminder that right click will only kill one. Not going to find any resets. And that's just going to be the TP out as they go ahead say, okay, we got the lockdown. Now shift over towards the opposite site. Blaze King, however, waiting just on the other side of this nebula. He's going to be ready to strike. The drop downs come in. He gets allowed to go back at the skull. Eeyore is here for the crossfire. Managed to take two down with him. Rocket goes out. Jitter absolutely blows up Solo and suggests with a long wraparound. Just now arrives and with no time remaining. He's got to get these kills.
Now, this is going to be a tough order for Suggest, and I think he's got to back off and try to save this Vandal. They're going to be in economic dire straits. I mean, Allow was able to save some money by using the Blade Storm that round, but at the end of the day, it's going to be 5-1 here for Boom. Just, again, not being fooled at all, just completely gumming up the works, reading those rotations, reacting quickly, putting themselves in spots where the New Turn's not ready for it. I mean, Blaze being off in that corner on top of the box just completely wrecked New Turn's push, and they were able to get a good crossfire there. I think it was Eeyore who came up through Alley. That was just so well read by Boom, so well reacted to. The timings here have been phenomenal from them.
Yeah, very nicely done, and just these lurks back over towards B. Blaze just hanging out at that site, saying, no, it's always going to end up coming back to B. Reads it well, is prepared, manages to take somebody out with him. And just completely cancels Blade Storm as well from Allow. Didn't manage to find any value there. Wall's going to be coming up. New Turn making their way out of showers. Snake bite right on the corner, but still a decent amount of space to try to plant. Barry gonna go down. The snake bite plus the paint shells results in his death. Now the boom bot's in. Allow is annihilated, and Flips Jitter is just keeping this spike in New Turn's hands. He is not letting them get this down on the ground.
Oh, Blaze is even going to get Solo in the side of the head.
Unbelievable.
And now Yanni and Suggest. Dude, I wanted to talk about this before the map even began, that the post-plant potential here for Boom is so good. With the Rays, with the Astra, with the everything. Everybody on this roster has the ability to control these plant sites. And so you think if you're New Turn, all right, we're going to cut off a narrow corner here. We're going to use the Toxic Screen and the Cosmic Divide to make sure that corner of the A site is completely cut off. No, it's actually not, because Utility goes through the Cosmic Divide. It's just not safe, and they do such a good job with it.
Utility goes through, but audio doesn't really, so you're not going to be hearing these things coming through. You're not going to necessarily hear the boom bot. Know that it's going to be right on top of you. Know that the paint shells are ready to explode. And the other thing here that makes it so easy for Boom is that it's such a small target area. They know exactly the only place that this spike can get planted at, so they know exactly where to aim. Yanni gonna manage to find one on the back end as he just looks to keep his rifle in his hands, but otherwise that's the only casualty that Boom will suffer here. New Turn 1-6, having an absolutely tragic start here.
Yeah, it's just more economic damage being done to New Turn, and the rich get richer here as New Turn is going to have to take a timeout. They got to right the ship now. They got to find some kind of footing here to try to not let this first half just run away from them on their map pick and bind. Not that the rest of the maps I'd be super concerned for New Turn. I think, Haven has been a problem for them globally, and then when they came back to Korea, a lot of teams kind of learned from the mistakes that New Turn had. in Iceland, the kind of weaknesses that were exposed there. But overall, I think this isn't going to be the end of the world if they lose Bind, but definitely Boom looks to be the better teams here so far. And I gotta wonder about this kind of decision with the Jet not putting Hyunny on it. Achilleos has me scratching my head a bit.
Yeah, I mean, clearly this is something that they've been, scrimming with, obviously. They wouldn't just come into this blind. But I think my initial takeaway from this is maybe they saw Hyunny. Obviously, he made his debut. He was playing on Jet. He looked absolutely phenomenal and said, man, this guy is incredibly mechanically gifted. Let's try to take him and then tune him up to be able to just be, a mechanical god on whatever we need him to play. And it seems like that's going to be this guy. But unfortunately, even though he's nailing some very nice shots, I think the thing that's lacking the most here from the side of NUTURN is synergy, which is something that they have been so well known for.
That's a really good point. And it is a bit of a different look here. Again, the first time we're seeing a Viper from NUTURN on Bind and suggest is, he's, again, Flips Jitter is just going to outduel Solo. I mean, he just has his number there on Hookah.
I mean, this is just giving echoes back to NUTURN's last series, versus Damwon, where Solo was just effectively dead weight for this squad. Ended up having the most deaths, I do believe, across the entire team. Something like 58 or something in that series.
It was a lot. It was
not a low number.
Ooh, oh, Eeyore. Suggest was looking at that angle and just gets bopped.
They're just looking out of sorts and unprepared. Suggest normally somebody who's so good for a quick reaction, a flick, and a headshot. Is not really prepared in that moment. Gets taken down, and just like that, I mean, this is just essentially been a summary of rounds for NUTURN. People die and it all just falls apart. Gonna get caught, Hawk in hand, and with an H, and Frostmine will get that nice little kill. Allow, Sheriff out for the shot. Line not gonna go off. Allow is just saying, please, can I get something? He'll fall down to 1 HP after getting that nice little dink. Out Blaze King, but should be about all he can do. But that being said, man, just to find another one, so it's decent damage inflicted, but it's still Boom 7-1. They still have rifles. They have plenty of money.
Yeah, I mean, Boom just making great plays at the right times. Blaze always seems to find, NUTURN in bad spots and always seems to be able to capitalize on it. Really, they're just across the board doing a phenomenal job reading NUTURN. They've clearly done their homework. They understand, NUTURN, when they like to fake, when they're going to rotate, how to react to it, how to set themselves up. The Viper stuff isn't fooling them. I mean, it's what a lot of teams do these days, so it's not like it's anything new or unorthodox coming out of NUTURN here. It's going to be Toxic Screen coming down on 8 for NUTURN, a counter one coming across here for Boom, across the A side as well. So both teams setting up to look for an A push. The utility from the Killjoy is also over there. Right now, a big push out onto A, or excuse me, B, and Flips Jitter gets Perry. Just so many opening frags here for Flips.
Yeah, and Perry normally is the guy who, the lurker. He's the one who gets the read on the enemy teams, but that is just not happening. They're completely catching NUTURN off guard at every twist and turn. Solo will finally win out in a little bit of a duel battle here. Comes out on top, it falls down to 33 HP. And Hyunny's going to be over in the showers, so he's not going to be able to get over there to get some healing anytime soon. It doesn't look like Hyunny's going to be rotating out of showers.
Flips opted to...
He's going to be standing and watching
that, sorry about that. Flips opted to not grab that alt orb, which is kind of interesting. Didn't want to give away that he was rotating away. It didn't matter. Solo's still able to get that pick.
Flip back around. Ooh, still looking to push out of showers. Allow takes a couple shots over towards Frostbite. Wall's going to come back up.
Down.
Spike now being rotated over from Solo. He'll make it into shower so he can get some healing before they make their way out onto the site. Suggest moving forward, making some noise. Manages to get a nice headshot. That's the Suggest that we're used to seeing. Gets that kill.
10 seconds
That's
left.
going to send Eeyore up short. This is going to be yet another B-site hit, but it is not. Frostmine left on his lonesome. Will get picked off. Plant right in onto the corner, denying that line of sight away. Spike gets planted moments before Eeyore can get that kill onto Solo, but Lau trades it back. And now it is just Asterisk by himself. It seems like NUTURN finally have gotten it done. It's not exactly as clean as they would like. They lose out on 2 members and potentially a couple more as Asterisk makes his way forward. A 1v3 scenario. Two members taking a little bit of damage. Goes for the gravity well pulled. Doesn't manage to find it. A couple blind shots into the box, but chances of being able to turn this around are none. 2 wins now on the board for Newturn in a very rough half. We'll see if they can try to run this back now that they have a little bit of wind in their sails, but boom. With the way that they're playing, with the way that they're catching people off guard, it wouldn't be shocking to see them just take this right back away from Newturn.
I'm so impressed with Boom here. I mean, it literally took until the last second for Newturn to be able to even get the spike down. Solo had to put it right out in the open on the bottom corner of A, and it almost got him killed before he was able to get the plant. I mean, they are just doing such a good job being a nuisance. Again, all of this, you know, if they're on the attacker side, you could call it post-plant, but I think of it the same way on the defender side here for them. They could control so much space on the plant sites with this agent lineup that they brought. It is so good to counter some of the ideas that Newturn wants to do when they're even able to get the spike down. Frankly, they're just not able to even get to that situation very often because they're doing such a good job. Flipshitter getting those opening picks, those opening kills is just crushing any hopes they have of making effective B pushes on the rip. It's just wonderful stuff from Boom.
Yeah, really, really strong start. And I think, honestly, even if Newturn does manage to turn this around, going into the second half perhaps, make this a lot tighter, Boom should be very, very happy with the way that this has played out. Right now, it looks like they are poised to potentially take this first map away. And if they can deny Newturn their map pick, that'd be absolutely huge for them as we go deeper into this series.
Yeah, you said that this, you know, Newturn looking to string some rounds together. They have the alts available to really make a good go of it. Frostmind does have his Viper's Pit, as does Suggest, so counter Viper's Pit. It looks like Frostmind is maybe angling to put down that short A Viper's Pit that we see so often here on this map. Curious to see what Suggest is going to do. Rolling Thunder for Solo, as well as the Seekers for Hyunny. So there is the ability for Newturn to get information, use the Rolling Thunder to clear out space, get the plant down, put the Viper's Pit in. Maybe a B hit might finally be what they're looking for. Again, a lot of that defensive Sentinel utility from the Killjoy and in kind of that sort of doppelganger fashion from the Viper, who acts almost as a Sentinel there onto A. So I'm really curious to see what Newturn's going to dial up here after we have a bit of a technical pause. Looks like maybe one of the players is having an issue with their camera.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get that taken care of rather quickly and then get back underway. Well, though, already showing us that he's going to have an operator in hand, so he's looking to catch somebody off guard. You know, getting that read. They like to go for these pushes to Boom, so if he can punish it, it would be huge and might force them to trip up a little bit and have to try to rethink their strategy, rethink their approach. We'll see if he's going to be able to find any value there once we do get out of this pause.
Yeah, maybe looking to catch Flipshitter out early on those peaks that he's been so successful on, or maybe you're able to kind of get on a read onto where Frostmind wants to set up that Viper's Pit. Maybe you can wallbang something through a box or something like that. I'm kind of curious to see what Allow is going to do with this. Again, with so many alts online, I feel like you've got to dial up something special. This round almost feels like it has to work for Newturn if they're going to be able to find a win on this map, because if it doesn't go well this time, well, it's going to be real problematic. I mean, still plenty of money here for Boom, a little bit on the side of Newturn as well, but yeah, you can't let this get too much further out of hand. And typically, at least in Korea, most maps have been attacker-sided, and for Newturn to not be able to put up good numbers is a little bit worrisome.
Yeah, I was actually taking a little bit of a glance over at the numbers prior to coming into this, and it's very slight. They've been, you know, overall quite dominant on this map, but it's 61 to 59% for their attacker versus their defender side. But Perry, okay, he'll just spray through, manages to find Flipshitter. Only takes a little bit of damage in that trade back, so he'll be very, very happy with that. Yikes. Operator out, Allow, peeking out through showers, just gonna tailwind away, doesn't want to get sniped there by Eeyore.
I've got your trail.
Captured the skull on one of the chests, and that would be him on the ground. Play that safe. Goes for the exit. Eeyore in the meantime, rotated back over through lamps, makes his way to short, gets caught by Solo. And it's looking like Newturn should be putting a third online. As Asterisk is like, yeah, let's just hide out an elbow. How about that?
That'll work. Yeah, that's a safe place to hide potentially. I mean, him and Blaze, there's just no hope at this point. The site got collapsed too fast after that opening shot from Allow, and kind of interesting to see here that Frostmind didn't opt to try to use that Viper's Pit early is typically what you see on bind defensive rounds once you have it built up, but he's going to have it for the next round a lot. And then kind of on the flip side now, that also Boom is going to have a lot of ultimates used. The good news here for New Turn, even though they're going to lose Solo on this lurk, is that they do have still quite a few ultimates. You still have the Viper's Pit. You still have the Rolling Thunder.
That they do, but all the same, it's a nice little stock of ultimates that just weren't able to be used in this round. Everybody who died had their ult online. A lockdown, showstopper, and a Viper's Pit of their own are ready to go. And maybe now that New Turn's gotten 2 rounds in a row, maybe we'll just see. Say, okay, it's time to just lock down a site. Frostmind, go ahead.
Sorry.
Hold it down, and then we'll look
Check.
turn our fortunes around to get back into the
Check.
driver's seat.
Yeah, I would think that maybe you could also put it in showers. You'll see some teams do that to try to control that orb, and then also that space to eliminate the crossfire onto A. See the Astra, the stars going down across the board here. Full carry for New Turn. Nothing too quick. Yep.
Could be short. Shower's still going to be somewhat open as Allow starts creeping forward yet again. Trailblazer kind of guiding him through.
Tes. Nah, sekarang baru bisa, Mas. Wah, salah nyeting aku tadi. Malah mic yang ini.
Peeking out on her towards the shower.
Well, they're definitely aware of it. They're being a lot more cautious this time around. Even committing an Astra star there.
If they could get a grab on him, that maybe would be good. Having that offset aim while you get pulled towards the center with an operator is not going to be fun. Nor is getting flashed by your teammate. He tries to catch somebody off guard and get a nice little pick, but doesn't manage to make that happen. A little bit of a spray through over a short. Frostmind is down to 60 for the moment. Softening him up, and Allow gets another nice shot. Tailwinds away just in case there's a double peek. Do not see that come through. Now it's going to be the Blade Storm pot. Voids, paint shells, both updrafts now. Both cloudbursts have been used. Showstopper going to fly out, and it's both of them. Huge ult from this out of Flip's Jitter, making great use. Manages to get the 2-for-1 special with the rock.
Check.
Looking for Solo, who just can't quite set his aim. It's clipped in the skull by that Vandal. Goes down, and now it's just on Perry, who's just making his way into showers. And in this 1v3, it seems like Boom utilizing 2 of their ultimates online. They stabilized. 5 seconds remaining. Perry would need to kill both. And can't even get the first. Frostmind comes up with 3 kills, and Boom playing 8 rounds and a half so far.
Yeah, this is just a little bit kind of concerning to me that New Turn doesn't really have the, well, a lot of bit concerning, but I mean, in that New Turn doesn't really read their situation super well. They get those opening kills, that's nice, but stacking up for the Rocket, not the best. They're still sitting on both the Viper's Pit and the Rolling Thunder. So, maybe there's the potential you could, if somebody pops off, you could build up a second one. Instead, you're just sitting on these ults, getting no value out of them, and losing rounds.
And there's the cost of using that tailwind early. I mean, Allow just kind of doing it predictively in case there's
yang Indonesia yang mana, Mas Ben? Boom Sport.
With hindsight and with our, just kind of being able to see through everything, having to solo, I know that nobody was there to try to trade that back. He would have been safe. He would have been able to exit. Rolling Thunder at the ready, but Allow goes ahead. Dashes his way out on the site, spots Asterisk, but he manages to trade that out first. Suggest, however, comes up with 2, takes down the Astra, follows up for the race. And now it's going to be Suggest using a Viper's Pit of his own to go ahead and lock down this site, trying to make it impregnable for Boom so that New Turn can get a 4th round here in the half.
Yeah, of course, last round of the half. So
maaf ya, tadi ke-silent ininya. Ini tak silent. Lupa.
Yeah, Eeyore is going to come in behind Solo. Solo leaves it right as Eeyore comes through.
He's got that lockdown. We'll see what kind of position he could maybe get in. It's not going to be wall-backable. Frostmind making his way up with elbow, manages to find Perry. Takes a spray in behind him just in case somebody's creeping up through that slight little bit of smoke. But here comes Eeyore. He finds Suggest. The smoke's gonna go down. And it's a lockdown right in the center of the point. Frostmind gets done. And now it's just Solo. He hears the defuse get started. Push him off in time. Gets the kill. Now looks to play this patiently. He knows that it didn't happen. He knows that this is going to explode. Solo will go ahead and get a 2nd kill in the round just for good measure as he clutches it.
Boom Sport yang logonya gini, logonya serigala.
I mean, just what an incredible attempt here from Eeyore and Frostmind. Very nearly upending new turn in the final round of the half. I mean, that was way wonderful. That was
way
wonderful.
Closer than you would have ever anticipated. Beautifully piloted
Yuk,
by them.
jangan lupa masuk membership yuk.
Oh. I thought they had it there for a second. Once that lockdown went down, I'm like, well, here we go. Like, it's going to be 9-3. And I'm like, well, then we curse Boom, so it's okay.
Yeah, that didn't go so well for F4Q, so I don't know.
Doesn't seem to work for Korea, man. I don't think we got that magic. I think we just need to win games if that's what we're going to happen. But I tell you what, this...
we're uncursable, but we're not unbeatable. We've learned that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, dude, all around, Boom, just a phenomenal half. Again, doing their homework on new turn, knowing that they like to fake, knowing when they like to do it, reacting to it nicely, knowing when to save their guns, frankly, knowing when rounds are over and backing off, you know, managing their economy so nicely that they basically had assault, you know, rifles all through after the bonus. They won the first 3 and never were really challenged too much after that.
Aku nggak disapa. Udah disapa. Halo Popo Chill. Welcome stream. Maaf tadi mic-nya kali ini.
No one in the blind, but are they going to be prepared? He's creeping forward. Somebody moves it up on top of the box, but they actually don't turn around, but all of a sudden, 3 kills come in for new turn. Frostbite flips. First gonna have Blaze go down. It's just Eeyore on his lonesome. Doesn't manage to get anything done there, and the pistol round this time will go the way of new turn.
That's a huge pistol win for new turn to get this defender's side going. Let's see if they can maybe, you know, right the ship, get
yang ngomong-ngomong Ali nggak jadi live.
Katanya mau live sekarang. Players, the confidence, the momentum, the things that they were lacking until probably about the second half of that first half. So there's going to be a couple Spectres. You'll see this with new turn where it's kind of like 2 Spectres. If players are able to keep their ghosts, they'll just hang on to them. Try to, you know, bank a little bit extra. Try to, you know, kind of creep forward a little bit with that economy if they can. Now, Boom, going to be on the eco. Feels like for the first time.
Yeah, pretty much. The only time that they've really been on the back foot. I mean, a little bit of awkwardness at the very beginning of the map with the economies on both sides. We weren't seeing, you know, full buys coming out, but allow. What are you gonna do? When he's nailing shots like that, it says, you know, I'm just gonna hold on to the ghost, have my armor, parry as well with the spec.
Widih, Aldi.
You can see Blitzjitter trying to push through onto Hyunny. Gets enough
Halo
space,
Aldi,
but Hyunny's able to get
thank
out,
you.
avoids any damage himself. Perry gonna get healed.
Kok nggak ada notif?
Fault line. It's Perry, he has to wait. The dog's gonna help buy him some time though.
Notifnya ngebug.
Blitzjitter falling. Pitch now coming in, nice dink there from Solo.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Baru masuk notifnya.
Finishing kill as well onto Asterisk. And that is new turn, bringing it now 6-8. There's something, I have a statistic in my brain, but I'm wondering if I want to speak it into existence.
Oh boy.
Might have Korean fans coming for me if I do.
I'm just gonna let you
win or
hang
lose
out of that until after.
Win or lose, I'll talk about it after this round.
Okay.
That's
fine. I don't want you to get in trouble, man.
Nah.
I need you healthy. We got a lot more Valorant to play in this tournament. You need to be alive.
Halo kada Aldo,
I mean, this is
welcome
only
stream.
day 2 of
Nunggu sebaton season 4 Aldi.
So, yeah, absolutely. Need to stay healthy, need to stay nice.
Awal tahun kayaknya tuh season 4.
If we could just put you in that
Wih.
cryogenic chamber that they have on Icebox for the, you know, for a while, so you're ready, I'd be okay with that.
It might take a little bit too long to thaw me out.
Kok nggak jadi gini kan? Nggak jadi. Mas Ben baca IG. Oke. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mas.
Breeze coming through.
It's fall. I love that we get all 4 seasons here, but all right, Boom. They do take control of Hookah, and still Hyunny gonna send the Trailblazer out. Gonna see Blaze Kings over there as well. Spike making its way towards Hookah, so setting up for a B hit, and nobody's really in position to do much about this on new turn right now.
Kind of creeping forward, they'll make their presence known. Solo just.
Sorry, is baru aku baca. Oh Ben, nya dong. Nah,
30 seconds left.
Be able to top up Solo.
Nanti
Rotate back.
jam 2 lagi.
Sight suggests
Kurang greget.
out of the poison orb.
Besok aku live guys jam 3.
Goes out and suggests sprays
Nah,
down.
jam 3.
Hitting the floor. He's looking for a little bit more. He's gonna find him. Gets a third, but Kior trades it back.
Kok besok? Katanya
But
sekarang.
now in a 2v4 up against
Wah,
the
asik.
two Spectres and an op. And with no time left, it's just gonna have to be the weapons held in hand here for the side of Boom.
Next na.
Yeah, I think Boom kind of overthinking themselves a little bit on this round. They see that there's not much going on the B site, and that I think maybe made them think that there was a lot of members of New Turn waiting in the wings. Wait, you know, you saw that spray from Flips into Alpha. We didn't get the kill. He darn near had. He got the kill on a solo. That would have been a completely different round. They probably would have pushed into B, taken control of it, got the spike down.
Kalau U-nya itu
try to do a 4v5 retake, but instead,
setidaknya
no
ada donasi lah.
You know, where anybody on New Turn was, so they have to rotate with not much time left back over to A. That one-way smoke used so effectively by Suggest there.
All right, well, people can breathe easy now.
Main jadi.
They played versus
Nah,
pushes in the
Sandi.
shower, finds a nice headshot. 6 rounds was all that New Turn was able to get.
Yes.
Wondering if it was a New Turn curse, where as long as Hyunny is in the lobby when they're on Vine, 6 rounds,
Terus
Benny
main
is there
juga.
to be able to win. But it seems like that curse was
Aldi cabul.
like I said, uncursable, but not unbeatable. New Turn making their way back, pulling over
Mati
here into
semua
Elbows,
satu
playing
persatu,
safe. As
nyetor
Allow will go down, but
nyawa.
managed to find a kill first.
Man, Flips is just nuts today here on Vine.
Kan nyetor nyawa semua.
Good crossfire set up between Elbow and the cubby there. Strick not going to be able to do much after getting stunned up a bit. And that is going to be another round here for New Turn. And Eco, though, for Boom. So, you know, it is what it is. Try to do as much damage as you can. You do find the operator again. Hand it back over to Lau. 8-8. We're all tied up.
Yeah, it's been a decent run back here from the side of New Turn, but they're not out of the woods yet. Far from it.
Kalau di donat baru itu baru benar. Bangsat 88. Dari 8 berapa tadi 12?
Let's talk about what's going wrong, what we need to focus on.
Last chance loh.
Getting hit the hardest from and look to correct the ship.
Yeah, I wouldn't honestly mind seeing maybe a fast hit on.
Nah.
I would love to
De
see maybe
Aldo
a fast hit
agak
here
sedikit
from Boom.
gay.
Maybe try to hit hookah. They've been getting it kind of for free. We haven't really seen Solo try to play out of it too much. A lot of times he's kind of the one if
Kade
they
Aldo
play a raise,
sedikit
like sometimes
gay
he'll play
dia.
Suggest on raise, but of course him switching over to the Viper, you know, leaves that territory open. And look at the pigs right there. I think they are going to make a fast hit, attempt to get through hookah. There's been a lot of space given by New Turn, and it hasn't been punished by New Turn yet. So maybe Boom is going to see if they can get away with one.
We'll see. They had the slow creep in. Obviously, didn't work out for them. So maybe just upping the pace a little bit.
Timbangin
That'll
dulu
change
harusnya.
fortunes. As we go ahead to run down that clock. Timer started up again as we get back into the action. And hopefully for the sake of Boom, the coach's words will be enough to reinvigorate them and instill some confidence back into the squad. The Jester's going to be looking to hold it down short. Shitter find one, but let the team shells fly out. There's a spot one over on the side, but Johnny is there to try to support. Man, he's making a 1-for-1. He goes down. Another flash down for this team. Pushing up, the teleporter was used by Allow to get himself out the safety. The B site now going to be occupied. Perry lurking here.
Astaga. Keculik, cok.
Find Eeyore. Comes in to try to help back up there. Oh,
Nice.
a little bit awkward as that is just Solo getting caught.
Nah,
Shock in
Popo
hand, goes down. Now a
ikut-ikutan.
3v3.
Now, this is both teams doing good things at the beginning of this round, and just barely Boom's able to get a further advantage. Allow's going to get slowed up. Bladestorm has come out, so the op in the backpack for him for now.
Pushing around, needs to clear the right and left side. Manages to spot one, but Flips just instantly strikes. Hits him in the head with that Phantom. Just going to be recovering from the decay, and with 2 members left, they say, yeah, no, we cannot win this. Let's pull back, hold on to these weapons. Maybe try to catch somebody on the exit as Perry lurks just on the outside of Long. Goes for the peek, manages to find Frostmind, manages to get Flips jitter, so makes it a painful victory for the side of Boom. They only managed to hold on to 1 rifle.
Yeah, I think that Allow may have dropped that operator a long time ago and grabbed a gun instead, and it didn't. I don't believe it fell into the hands of Boom there. Not that it would have. I don't know how much it would have mattered either way, but this is just great stuff from Boom, dialing up a good B hit at the right time. Even though it gets slowed up and is read decently well by New Turn, they're able to take control of long B, displacing Allow with that operator, sending him through the teleporter, opens up the space they need to get the spike down. They have to take a lot of damage.
Terserah mo aja Is, mau isi lobby mau nggak Is. Terserah mu aja. Aku minta tolongin ya Is buat server baru. Oh, wah, Asteris.
Takes him down to 13, so it's still significant, but not exactly what he was going to be looking for. With him falling down, this is now a 4v3. Two of these players effectively.
Astaga, Asteris. Depan mata lo.
Now, Solo looking to pick up this operator. Allow kind of, I don't know, caught sleeping a bit here in this corner. He is going to find it and continues to watch down this short A direction. There's the turret that looked to be into lamps pretty effectively. They have enough space to get the plant down. You do have Hyunny waiting over on the elbow just in case somebody tries to come through there, but now they're going to know.
Yep. This is going to be the fault line coming out. We'll go ahead and hold on to the plant. Shot's not going to find any kind of connection. Another strong New Turn.
Dapat satu nice.
To get this retake, so just goes down. HP on him.
Kenapa Gotrin?
Too surprising to see him fall.
Oh, nggak boleh gitu, Po.
Kill there on the flip shooter, but then falls to Blaze King. Gets taken down by Hyunny. Now on a 1v2.
Ah!
Trying to get these headshots in, but Hyunny gets there first.
Mereka yang main, aku yang deg-degan Bangki.
They'll hold off on the defuse as Hyunny wraps around to go ahead and retrieve the operator, but otherwise New Turn are keeping it close.
Indonesia yang BME, iya ya, yang BME Indonesia. Tolonglah.
That's very nicely done by him, and that gives them control of showers, gives them a lot of ability to control that, a little bit of the tempo, a little bit of space. Allow, again, caught sleeping a little bit up in heaven on A, but at the end of the day, they're able to maintain and get through there. Whew. That was a really good round, a really good attempt from Boom. Just not quite enough to.
Yeah, Gotrin, yang BME.
From Honey to get over. Hits a couple nice flashes to keep them stuck in lamps. Well done there by New Turn. Let's see what Boom's got dialed up here. 9-9.
I mean, they've got 3 stingers coming out right now. If they can get an ultimate for Eeyore, first fire lockdown available. Yeah, they're not even going to rotate that side. Shots coming out to look for a target. Stinger's going to be used, but Allow. He goes for the repeat back over from elbow, manages to find flip shooter. So one of the stingers is now going to be laying on the floor unused. And creeping out through the nebula. Pushes back in. Will have Blaze right there on that left side flank, the other side of Arch. Line of sight and doesn't manage to make it happen, and he snaps right in onto Blaze.
Nggak ngerti dah. Gimana sih dia mainnya? Padahal udah bagus sekali tuh di awalnya.
First time here on Bind. Solo cleans up 2. The defuse will come in. New Turn now have full momentum behind them.
Kesusul lagi dong.
Stop this if they want to take this first map.
Well, this is kind of that round that Boom was worried about earlier when they noticed that B site was rather open. They adjusted to it nicely, you know, had a good timeout to come back, find that open space, get around in their bags, but then New Turn on the fly is able to recognize that that hit could be coming after kind of pressuring Boom into a bad economic situation, and just surrounds the B site coming from all the different angles. Hyunny's able to stay there in long B, control that space. Elbow, they've got alley, they've got it all, man, and it's just a crossfire across the board for them to wipe Boom out. But again, you know, economically lacking for Boom on that one, so you don't want to, you know, take too much out of it.
They will manage to get the full rifles out. Asterisk is just going to be the only one on the side of Boom that has that half armor.
I've got your trail.
Star pop coming through. Flips saying I can be over on the left side. Throws out the paint shells. Seeker now going to be coming through yet again. It's going for the chase on to Perry. I think it actually managed to connect him. I think it just went for it.
Oh.
Going to go down as Loud finds a kill. Yoni now has the operator in his hands. Gets rid of Asterisk. Now it's just E or all of a sudden.
What? Loss?
Kill after kill comes out.
Gimana
The
sih?
round. 11-9. 2 more to go for New Turn to take their map pick a bind.
That one felt a bit forced, and you know, what an escape there from Perry with a little help from some of his friends. Right at the last moment there, Suggest pops the toxic screen to cover his escape with the Seekers trailing him. So that's a good start to that round, and then boom, the call is to just be aggressive off of it.
Oh.
New Turn's right there, ready and waiting with open arms. Yeah, Yuddy, we know he's really good with those snipers. We've seen him when he's played Jet before, and this time they're giving him a little opportunity to do something this one time, but it is going to be the operator back over to allow for this, pushing aggressively through showers. You know, New Turn can kind of see if they can catch the adjustments that Boom is trying to make, but this time, nobody from Boom is really pressuring
Nggak
the
bisa.
showers. So far, allow
Nggak
has
bisa.
found
Aku juga noob.
Yeah, it's just filtering out over towards Asterisk, but hasn't managed to spot him in solo. Come up
Ntar
with
ada orang kah di DS?
push out there from Lamps into short. Gets on the push jitter. Got able to control presence. The Trailblazer spot. The Dane's hard to tell either way. Perry manages to line up Eeyore, then gets rid back. Blaze kick with that Sheriff. It's a nice headshot through.
Data ada orang.
Unfortunately, it seems like that's going to be the only kill that they managed to find. Spikes now being rotated over towards a site. Suggests still hovering over at heaven. Will drop down.
Tolong jangan buat lirik lagu di live chat.
Cross angle. Does have this little one-way smoke set up.
Saya pakai lobby.
Dips into the poison cloud. It will collapse. His health will go back up.
30 seconds
Tries to
left.
see if the coast is clear.
Well, this is going to be rather difficult, of course. He's going to throw down a few stars here, but Suggest is right there. He's just going to push through gun in hand. Oh my god!
Oh my god! The swap over the Sheriff gets a headshot. That is beautiful from Asterisk. Now he can recover the rifle. Has it in hand, but is he going to be good for the kills? A 1v3. The odds absolutely stack against him, but my god, what a miracle of biblical proportions it would be if he could pull this off. Bring them within touching distance of New Turn yet again. On one side, Hawk goes out, doesn't manage to spot anything. No confirmation of his presence. Pick his angles, figure out where to watch. The fault line goes over to the shower. He tries to push out the back. And oh wow, it was a great Sheriff shot. He's just a little bit faster on the draw when it comes down to the rifles. Gets the kill, and New Turn are now at match point.
Nah,
9. Boom.
Oh, ambil minum dah dulu. Oh, match point.
What a reaction there.
Nggak lucu, Boom.
I would love to see that again.
I thought, yeah, I would love to see that again if we could get that replay, but
Nggak
I
lucu,
thought
Boom.
Suggest had him dead to rights, and he just pops up.
Hari-hari tercomeback.
Placement is perfect to get that kill.
Siko, Ben.
I mean, a tall order, of course, with 3 members of New Turn left. They come at different angles to him. He's stuck behind the boxes.
Nah, janji gini.
Monumental task for any player to try to overcome.
Janji nge-live kemarin.
A little bit aggressive on this one, and
Kan lagi 2 hari ku bilang ngewareng gimana suka getol.
Sampai buat polling udah.
Kan aku bilang lagi 2 hari kemarin. OP-nya pasti nyari bands tuh dia kan. Makanya kurang fokus.
Nah.
Oke, berhenti live.
really good flash to set flips up. They
Masih, Cok. Apa berhenti live?
the rolling thunder coming through.
Lagi merendungin nasib Boom yang tercomeback.
Yep, on the site.
Lagi collab sama si Blur.
Nah, sama ble-ble. Sahabatmu itu. Cok, aku live, Cok. Ngomongin orang.
Blur siapa yang tau Blur?
Nggak jelas itu. Nggak tahu. Ini kayaknya nyari uang aja dah. Titip salam sama Dimas. Titip salam katanya dari si Gotrin, si Rin. Yo, namanya diganti mulu.
Mas Ben suruh bilang wu guys.
Nah, bilang donasi dulu baru
Solo back over on
kayak
that outside to
Sanji ya.
see what he can get done. He's just gonna creep back over now through the defender's spawn.
Nggak main ke?
By everybody else.
Main.
Apa ya kan Netflix cancel dia.
So where he doesn't know.
Udah
He doesn't know
tadi.
that they took the teleporter.
Nah,
Oh, he never heard it.
udah tadi kah?
And look at this, Solo's coming through. Suggest is going to get one. Asterisk trades out, but now the time is ticking down.
Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben.
Blind connects.
Nice.
It just goes to the push, but Blaze King shuts it down.
Fuck.
Managed to pay off.
Oben goyang.
This time for all of his
Nah, goyang.
He manages to keep his position completely ambiguous and unknown to the side of New Turn. Gets the jump on Solo. Gets the out trade there onto Suggest. Keeps Boom alive. 2 more in a row, and we've got an overtime.
I mean, just galaxy brain stuff from both teams there. You know, even though Blaze is kind of not aware of the teleports or those other things, he ends up catching Solo off guard.
Ben. Iya sih kecurangan. Oben, Mas Oben.
Bisa yuk comeback yuk. Yuk bisa yuk.
Oke, viewer itu sama lagumu.
Hari-hari ngamuk, hari-hari ngamuk. Yang gimana nggak ngamuk? Tadi udah menang jauh loh. Di side defense, di side taker malah kayak gini. Dari 8-2 cok jadi 12-10 cok. Nge-trolling kali.
Solid start here. Man advantage now over for the side of Boom. Now he's just pulling back again.
Mas Oben.
Over in Hookah. It's off the majority of the site.
Membershipnya Mas Ben, aku dapat
We'll see that get destroyed.
royalty page, custom emoji, member on the chat, priority reply to comment, sama PCS.
Nah PCS bapak kau.
Mama aku
Turnamen Minecraft ada nggak sih? Ada nggak ya? Ada kayaknya.
New turn. Still going to be in Amanda's advantage, looking to try to finish off this map.
Operator.
This is going to be tough for a New Turn. Allow, you know, they're just not giving you any space. Suggest going to get a kill there on a Frostmine on the side. Okay, 3v3. Allow with the Frenzy has to push in.
Bisa dong, bisa dong.
Their way forward. Nanoswarm comes out. They don't manage to do it all before the activation. One allow. Manages to get 1, gets 2. Can he get 3? Absolutely can. It's 4 on the round. The defuse is going to be there. And New Turn. Oh wow, it was so close. Definitely.
Udahlah, aku ambil minum dulu.
emosi. Mas Ben ya, emosi. Mas Oben, Oben.
Gak sih ah. Hari-hari tercomeback Boom.
Udah Mas Ben Egeja. Oben, ciki Oben, dia hanya mau numbuk kalian yang lagi nonton, mau ditumbuk sama Mas Oben, Mas Oben, Ben, masuk nggak suaraku di streaming? Seko, Ben. Oh, masuk suaraku. Guys, aja tumbuk sama Mas Ben guys, kalian guys. Kalau nggak kalian suruh Mas Ben bilang sekarang guys, ya. Gila, suaraku merdu juga anjir. Soalnya tekan. Guys, tolong suruh Mas Ben bilang guys. VCS itu artinya video call sehat adik-adik. Adik-adik otak cabul mau tumbuk kah? Adik-adik. Aduh, besok aja live nya. Drop. Guys, Koben kok hilang ini guys? Oh, tuh diambil minum guys. Oh my god.
Tolong itu kenapa itu di blok itu? Tolong. Datang aku lihat chat panas itu ya.
Oh, Mas Oben, Siki Oben, dia hanya ngeblok viewer. Alilah mana tot? Ih, kok ada tombol kah? Kepo kali kau. Boring anjing, ada hiburan anjay. Bro, I need some cheese today. What we should do. Nggak lagi live guys, aku nggak lagi live, aku tuh ngomong sama viewer Mas Ben ini. Karena suara aku nih ada Apit gitu kan, tumbuk covid. Pokoknya besok aku baru live guys. Capek hari ini guys. Istirahat dulu ya. Istirahat 2 hari aja anjir. Tolong ya, besok baru live lagi teman-teman ya. Kita live banyak ya.
Tadi emang live di mana, Ben? Aldi nggak live dia.
Aku tadi ngajak gelut viewermu. Beni congek guys. Biasa Mas Ben congek.
Itu kehendak moderator ya, bukan kehendak aku.
Itu sih Beni guys, Beni yang nyuruh guys. Jadi kalian di blok-blok tuh ya Beni yang nyuruh anjir.
Itu kehendak moderator. Orang tadi kan aku lagi buat kopi itu. Kayaknya Aldi itu yang manis-manisin tuh moderatorku.
Beni guys. Tadi aja aku ajak gelut itu moderatornya Beni guys.
Kan ketua moderatornya kan Aldi.
Bisa di blok guys ya. Tumbuk aja guys.
Nah.
Tumbuk aja tuh. Ya tumbuk aja. Rusuh. Ding.
Bapak kau.
Kabes kiski aben.
Nggak ada yang milih Pokemon, Cok. Kamu mau main apa?
Sih kalau Pokemon Tot itu seru loh anjing.
Kamu main apa?
Unit Tot itu loh seru anjing.
Terus kamu main apa, Cok?
Ku mau main Pokemon Unit Tot.
Nah, Pokemon Unit tetap dimainin.
Nah kalau besok aku streaming lama, aku bisa streaming dari jam kayaknya startnya nggak tahu ya 3 sore sampai jam 10 malam.
Astaga. Aldian aja.
Ini coba dulu bilang
Aldian ada aja.
Mana ada yang bilang anjir.
Ada.
Siapa yang bilang dia anjir? Tumbuk dia. Nah, aku bilang kintil Mas Ben. Tolong, aku bilang kintil Mas Ben. Jangan di ban. Nice.
Udah selesai kah?
Nih. Tolong ya. Tolong luntung ya. Udah selesai Ci gini ya Ci.
Apa, Cok?
Si batonnya Bang Jeremy Archer udah baru kok kemarin donat dia Ci. Udah hilang Ci, what the fuck. Jawab lo nama sih si baton Ci.
Nah, curang nggak dia?
Jeremy.
Dia masuk.
Oh ini deh Ci. Udah selesai kah? Udah selesai anjir. Masa sih udah selesai? Oh, restream dia anjir.
Restream palingan tuh kalau emang masih banyak.
Hello.
Nih, menghilang di.
Mana cek kemarin menang kah?
Alah lah anjir, Angga ngamuk-ngamuk anjing.
Ya pergi yuk. Ke bawah aja kah? Gak ada yang tahu. Udah ke atas. Oh, tuh tempat ngewe.
Leng, ayo Neng, ngapain di sini anjir? Enak aku Ben.
Tarik.
Go Ben, Ben, dianya. Padahal seru kemarin tuh Nick.
Ngebacot.
Mabar sama cewek Thailand kan. Pacarnya Beni, ayo compok. Bukan itu pacarnya Degung, pacarnya Degung.
Pacarnya Degong itu. Cok serius Cok. Aku kan diajakin mabar tuh sama Degong pas lagi subaton. Kle Degong terus diliatin.
Degong.
Dia kan pakai jet tuh. Dipantau terus jetnya.
Dia pakai sage, musuhnya pakai sage.
Enggak, gini apa yang cewek itu pakai killjoy padahal.
Mas
Pas
Ben.
pas ketemu, oh
Nick.
apa?
Kemarin tuh lagi mabar gitu kan. Nah, dulu ada gue sama cewek itu terus kan ya. Habis itu kan ya, ngomong-ngomong dulu sama cewek itu kan. Ih Mas Ben trot dikit anjing. Sampah.
Cok, aku lagi live, Cok,
Ben.
anjing. Cok, aku lagi live, Cok.
Nih.
Gak apa-apa Mas Ben, santai ya. Aku di live ngomong gitu di live-nya Beni gini Cok, family friendly
Oh
anjing.
iya, lupa.
Lupa aku sorry guys. Mama. Oke guys. Family friendly ya anjir lupa Cok. Soalnya di channel aku toxic Cok, mohon maaf Cok.
Pas ketemu, lucky ternyata. Berbahaya anjing orang-orang Thailand gitu, Cok.
Kayak voice gini ya, voice changer ya.
Sudah.
Oh my
Atau enggak
God.
transgender kan bisa tuh nada tinggi terus apa gitu tinggal di gitu-gituin itu kayak itu. Nah, kalau nada tinggi itu jadi kayak imut banget gitu.
Iya jadi.
Oh.
Bangsat.
Kurang ajar Niko kemarin. Udah ngebacot, pergi lagi.
Itu kalau ke satu orang lain itu kuku klip anjing.
Parah.
Anjing. Aku pernah lagi konflik kan nih. Wow, udah aku bacotin, wah udah siap-siap keras nih. Pas mau udah serius kan. Anjing. Tek. Halo, mau dimatiin atau sendiri gitu kata ibuku kan.
Masa ya?
Iya anjir.
Oh my
Langsung
God.
manual aja. Ya udah, iya mah. Gue tunggu sampai jam 1 kan masih bisa kan. 1 menit. Terus terakhir langsung dimatiin anjing. Bangsat.
Astaga.
Wah, udah aku bacotin tapi enggak apalah, berempat percaya aku percaya.
Bapak kau percaya.
Bangsat ini.
Berempat.
Aduh.
Kok benar kamu udah kemarin deh. Aku anak dajjal. Tolong ya.
Enggak, kasihan, Cok. Sampai frustasi, Cok.
Tuh dia marah gara-gara ini coba si merah nih Cok.
Iyalah, kau yang buat merah bangke. Orang awalnya
Mana
kita ijo-ijo semua, tiba-tiba kau buat masalah gitu merah langsung.
Enggak, Cok, kan pertama kan bahasa Indonesia cups kurang gitu kan. Gak tahu kan ya udah terus aku bilang. Oh iya, terus aku ngebacot lagi tuh. Yarno bi bro langsung. Itu hoki-hoki semua itu anjir.
Enggak, bukan gitu. Kayak ngebacotin itu pas mereka lagi santai. Udah keluar bacotannya, langsung serius mereka bangsat.
Nick ada RP GTA San Andreas ya?
Ada.
Tapi capeknya itu kalau misalnya nggak ada yang voice itu klik kanan ketik terus. Terakhir pas itu aku nyoba kan, capek deh Ci. 2 jam pakai tangan tuh aduh.
Hah? Ini aku lihat ada streamer main
tapi kalau misalnya ada
roleplay.
suaranya itu ada. Bisa ada juga. Dia terbaru itu sih kalau misalnya roleplay tapi di GTA San Andreas tapi ada suara itu terbaru itu.
Nick, kayak di RP mana Nick? Di kota mana Nick?
Aku random Cuk. Kalau misalnya ada teman di sini ngajak sini. Tapi kalau misalnya aku Sabtu Minggu itu
kok cash pindah ke Vector deh?
Ngerti?
Ngabut ya dia Cok.
Ya jadi dia teman di situ ya udah ke situ.
Tadi kan ada Janu soalnya di Vector.
Janu tuh kayak apa namanya? Orang udah lama di Vector mungkin ngajak dia.
Ya enggak, Janu emang udah lama dia, udah dari
Iya. Ini jadi kalian ini jadi kah RP atau tidak?
Tergantung Aldi. Tergantung Pak Justin.
Ikut terus Mas Ben.
Tergantung Pak Justin. Tergantung Pak Justin. Kalau kayak masuk kota, aku pakai nama itu sih.
Gobler.
Gobler.
Wede.
Kan satu keluarga Cuk, Gobler Justin gitu kayak apa namanya Gobler apa gitu biar enak kan.
Ben. Kayak donasiin dulu aku baru mau masuk kota.
Nah, Bapak ke.
Kalau enggak Gobler gitu, Justin gitu kan bagus.
Anjir. Kali Cuk, malu aku semua orang.
Nanti kami adalah keluarga.
Coba lah KTP-mu. Apa anjir namamu si Wu?
Coba kamu kami adalah keluarga. gitu langsung Mas Ben, tapi Mas Ben aja yang nya gitu.
Kita keluarga tapi cuma Mas
Langsung
Ben.
sange orang-orang.
Makanya Ben. Mau nggak Ben?
Enggak.
Senang enggak.
Kalau enggak pika-pika aja belakangnya gitu. Bagus tuh, Cok.
Gue ada yang gue main RP kita San Andreas ya?
Emang ada banyak, Cok.
Banyak. Itu bahkan yang apa namanya kita sampai itu lebih fokusnya ke PC, malah bisa digabungin sama HP bisa, Cok.
Oh gitu.
Tapi yang HP ini kayaknya nggak bisa ngomong deh. Nggak bisa ngomong, cuma bisa ketik.
Lah.
Lebih capek yang HP.
Aku lihat nih lo. Lucu banget anjir.
Burik-burik tapi nostalgia anjir.
Enggak. Boleh.
Indonesia pasti itu terinspirasi sama ini cuy GTA Indonesia apa namanya GTA 5 tapi kentangnya dia makannya itu. Lah.
Ini untuk spek-spek PC yang rendah ya.
Ya anjir rendah banget itu yang bisa apa namanya Intel Pentium pun bisa main kayak.
Enggak, kan istilahnya kayak dia main pen roleplay tapi nggak ada PC. Yang ini udah main.
Sudah tapi lebih berat pakai HP deh.
Grafiknya.
Ya ada juga mod yang memperbagus sih kalau misalnya PC-nya bagus.
Oh ya, mau memperbagus ya. Ben join aja nih Ben.
Gak nge-lag langsung FPS 1000 langsung.
FPS masih lancar Ben. Nggak ada nggak blue screen.
Pak.
Kecil ini ngomong cik lah dia yang streaming.
Bapak
Dia yang paling kecil suaranya.
Terus kita tahu nggak Bang Aldi yang Kaiser tahu nggak?
Siapa tuh?
Ada pokoknya roleplay dari apa namanya GTA SMP kan? Dia roleplay dari GTA SMP duluan, PC-nya masih kentang tapi dia nge-record. Terus banyak yang nonton, dia build PC sampai RTX baru main GTA roleplay aja. GTA 5.
Ulah. Berarti sukses dulu berarti ceritanya.
Iya anjir. Dia emang pada dasarnya sih kalau banyak yang main game HP sih pasti banyak yang nonton juga. Dia tapi kebanyakan yang bilang sih katanya sih settingan.
Oh gitu. Mas Ben di live yang ke tangan ya. Jadi stres tuh Ben. Oh darah dulu. Parah Mas Ben sampai stres itu nonton gitu. Kayak gini ya, apa namanya pasti kayak tohan sama orang ya kalau kalah berapa juta ya.
1 miliar langsung sih.
Mas Ben judi sih. Ya campal di fitnah orang.
Bum bodoh anjir di comeback cuk. Maaf ada orang lagi live, mohon maaf ya. Itu maksudnya bodoh itu be strong and never surrender.
Nggak kenapa itu. Emang gini sih. Emang kenyataan sih. Lagi nggak hoki.
Terlalu overpick banget anjir itu yang Eyor tuh yang sniper awal-awal tuh anjir. Overpick banget Eyor.
Mas Ben
Dia bawa roster 2, kenapa nggak dipakai gitu loh? Rosternya hebat-hebat padahal.
Pakai lah dibuang anjing berani banget. Atau enggak chemistry-nya masih ini, Cok. Masih dibuat gitu mungkin kali.
Ya. Aku jadi kill Ben masuk aja ke ekspor Ben.
Langsung auto pick misalnya kiri suruh Sage auto pick jet langsung aman.
Kita bengkung gitu.
Auto pick jet ya.
Nggak mau banget, aku mau Sage gitu.
Mas Ben kamu masukin Sage ya, harus Sage. Ya aku jagoin Sage pas di main game auto pick jet langsung kayak show
langsung dia jadi konten. Aduh jadi konten tuh ngeprank waktu gini. Aduh apa namanya? Waktu
turnamen VCT gitu.
waktu VCT lu gelap.
Langsung 500 miliar orang nonton, Cuk, langsung, Cuk.
Yang dislike banyak juga, Bang.
Dislike sama rebound tuh banyak, tapi duit tetap ada.
Dikit respon langsung.
Hai ya kamu, saya kontrak 5 tahun ya. Sekali main autopick langsung jet. Kalau saya nggak jadi pick Anda, saya menyesal anjing.
Langsung dikit anjing topal.
Bang.
Ki jam berapa mau main di?
Ambil setengah 10.
Nah, 10. Ya udah aku mau abis boomnya aku mau Minecraft udah dulu bentar.
Mau record?
Ah?
Si mau record?
Enggak, mau tak live-in. Buat server baru.
Anda
Streamer Minecraft.
Kayak sekalian record deh. Sekalian record deh.
kau setiap main getar-getar anjing tembakannya dia.
Mantap kali Cok Mas Ben Cok, sampai streaming sampai record oh.
Anjas apa enggak?
Iya sih.
Malah
Astaga.
rame ya.
Isinya mantap tuh Masnya.
Kalau aku sih mendingan aku live ya. Terus yang live-nya ini kan dimati nanti tak record gitu anjing biar gak berat. Meledak gitu kan.
Si Mas Ben orang di
Oh
game.
iya. VGA-nya 5 cuy, aman.
Nah. Ben kok ada yang komen baca apa?
Udah anjing. Baru masuk.
Udah denger ke
Dalam
belakang.
hati.
Masalah mati anjir.
Luar mas.
Aduh, jetnya aduh miss semua cuy.
Halo nanti welcome stream.
Belum jeder siapa lagi, aduh. Pedean bro.
Rotasinya lambat kali cuk.
Over PD anjing mereka cuy. Boom nih.
Tadi soalnya di map pertama itu menangnya jauh cuk 8-2.
Iya anjir, comeback cuy. The fuck.
Kok 8-2, 8 bukan 8-4 sih, berapa tuh pokoknya yang ini nih sempat ketinggal jauh kali.
Lebih hina dia berarti daripada lebih hina dia lagi daripada yang pas itu kita kena comeback kan. 5 berapa pas itu cuy? 5-12. Ini 8-12 anjing, 8-2 anjing.
Double pick tapi nyetor kepala semua anjing. Apa sih?
Semua.
Enggak cuy, estek Mas Ben coach gitu, coach boom gitu langsung. Aman cuy.
Dah.
Halo,
gitu. Bram, welcome stream.
Asik. Gitu nih.
Yuk, yang mau join membership udah bisa itu ya.
Ayo langsung ya. Sing futang, sing boba.
Silin.
Nah.
Pincang. Let's go.
Lagi.
Pasti anjing.
Dia defend aja kalah nih Cuk. Apalagi attacker ntar di event ya.
That's why Mas Ben, they need you.
Iya, betul sekali. That's why I like.
Halo gamers,
They need you Mas
Ben.
Ben.
Ngapain tuh di DC? Lagi
cilo,
gosipin orang.
Lagi cilo dia. Tau cilo nggak guys? Oh rupa family friendly anjir. Family friendly. Halo teman-teman.
Cilin. Pincang.
Mas Ben habis ini main Minecraft, Minecraft.
Kau katanya gini, apa jam setengah 10-an baru follow, baru main.
Iya, memang.
Angga main nggak?
Nggak tahu.
Tim saya ada 2 yang akan saya
Utang sing boba, Mas Ben silin.
Bilang aku ganteng.
Ungu.
Nah. Nah. Aldi. Bangsat. Pakai Aldi.
Mas Ben. Nih dah Ben, tak kasih ya Ben. Di Discord Ben.
Bangke. Nge-share di Discord dia. Bapaknya.
Wuku tuh udah Wuku kan bukan apa-apa Ben, jadi keluar tuh udah biasa. Kalau kan baru langka.
Nah, semua aja minta request, bilang ganteng, bilang manis, apa lagi itu?
Mas Ben, Mas Ben, bilang Pak anjir, atau enggak?
Bangke.
Kopi kok belum live ya? Oh, jam 10 ya.
Jangan dibaca. Baca kok. Waduh.
Nggak dibaca nggak guys? Mau
Dibaca kok.
sombong.
sakit.
Ini moderator semua yang komen. Mas Ben berapa? Kebanyakan aku pakai moderator bangsat. Mas Ben follow back aku Bram. Nanti ya. Follow aja dulu, nanti tak follow back kok.
Asik,
Lanjut.
mantap sih Ben.
Kita follow back kok. Nanti minta tolong report akun IG-nya Kelvin Nico ya.
Anjing.
Nanti tak kasih gini.
Bangset yang gila.
Sambil VCS ya.
Nah, padahal kok Bang.
VCS
gue ganti. Gue ganti.
Video call sehat guys, tonton.
Nah.
Dikemas Ben nya bilang
Mana sih? Nggak ada.
dulu sahabat.
Bram.
Iya, kasihku.
Net, makasih gue Hadi udah gabung membership dan selalu delay notif bangsat.
Oke, live-nya udah delay Ben.
Ya anjir delay lama.
Aku salah nyeting cok.
Dari dulu ya prosesnya.
Iya.
Nggak cok, kemarin tuh kan yang pas Subatan kan 15. Tapi kan aku tak schedulein dulu loh. Di schedulein nyata nggak delay. Macet lah itu main Valo patah-patah. Tak giniin delaynya ke 20. Gue nggak diganteng. Udah kan?
Ih, gay.
Bangsat.
Konten gay deh guys.
Anjir.
Sesuai dengan permintaan. Yuk kita tar. Nanti aja. Udah bisa nambah deh. Ntar dulu ini aku matiin. Nggak usah. Ini ya.
Oke, udah pasang ultra low tuh Ben, ultra low latency tuh.
Udah?
Kok tetap delay?
Ini Cok.
Masa nggak delay anjing?
20 detik. 20 detik. Delay kok 20 detik.
Ngapain ke delayin?
Enggak, tadi aku nggak ngecek. Udah kepencet ya udah. Udah kepencet duluan.
Masalahnya kayak terjebak di lubang sama sekitar 20 kalian kayak.
Saya
Belum.
nggak
Iya tuh dari kemarin tuh sampai kapan gue bilang, Ben, are you good? Masa Ben, ternyata aku udah sampai 1 juta donat. Nggak mau joget anjir, campah ya.
kapan 1 juta kau?
Itulah totalku 1 juta nah Dajjal.
Itu kan udah tak bilang yang pas subatan itu nggak nyampe 1 juta kau bangkit.
Tulis kan 1 juta Mas Ben. Tolong lah ya guys ya.
Tolong lah ya.
Guys ya.
Di mana kau nyimpannya? Di mana kau nyimpannya?
Agak-agak joget kasih gitu guys ya. Goyang-goyang gini guys. Goyang.
Ya request mau emoji apa yang masuk duluan?
Asik. Goyang dulu baru dia mau.
Bapak kau. Nah aku masukin dulu dah.
Wah, gitu anjir. Tolong ya.
Oh, dua gini bisa masukin 1 aja ya? 2 membership masukin 1. Oke.
3 Mas Ben. Ya, Sangge.
Emot marah apa kepedesan Mas? Emot gini tuh.
Gimana,
Emot
Bang?
marah itu.
Pakai umat ubunya kayak dia upload lihat sih.
Coba. Ada
Ben,
kok
kayaknya
itu.
ada iklan kayak aku tuh Ben mau.
Iklan apa? Oh iya, yang itu tuh gimana cara buat?
Ya, pakai jasaku sih.
Nah, pakai jasa.
Lu pernah ada datamu nih, tinggal tak giniin aja kalau kamu gunain jasa aku gitu guys ya.
Nah.
Di mana-mana tuh.
Nah, enggak ini dah guys, punya teman dah. Dimanfaatin temennya.
Enggak gitu kan promosi ya guys ya.
Enggak bisa dimintain tolong ya. Itu teman apa ya?
Itu kan perlu gini ngedit gitu guys ya. Perlu download, upload gitu guys ya. Tolong itu ya guys ya.
Terima. Utama.
Tuh baca tolong. Tolong ya guys ya. Anjay nge-zoom ada. Kok kayak gedean layarmu Ben daripada game ya? Daripada yang kita tonton.
Oh iya, lupa tak gini. Tadi kan aku ngatur gini, Cok. Ngatur emoji. Nah, benar.
Ketika si Oben
Next. Di nextnya baru tak upload yang arah-arah.
Arah-arah tuh diupload kalau udah 20-an yang join membership baru guys, arah-arah guys. Guys.
Boleh juga tuh.
Kalau udah 10 orang yang join membership, dia bakal ngadain giveaway untuk 100 orang.
Bapak kau 100.
Hanya 10 orang join sekarang untuk mendapatkan 100 orang ke depannya guys. Please.
Aldi Pao
100 orang aja lo Ben, 1 juta.
Aldi Pao bangke.
Coba 1 juta doang.
Siapa udah jadi
Mas Ben berapa yang enggak ya? Kayaknya jadi mini trot tuh.
Jadi baru jadi gini ya.
Aku rebahan lu lah sambil main Pokemon.
Nah, Pokemon. Udah dibilang gak ada yang mau, Cuk, main Pokemon, Cuk.
Ya nggak apa-apa, aku kan main sendiri bakat. Aduh. Mas, oh Ben.
Bot bacot. Bang jangan berantem sama gini, Bang, sama naik board, Bang. Yuk, bisa yuk, comeback yuk. Nick. Ada orang.
Ya. Ya kenapa?
Oh, tak kira nggak ada orangnya.
Aku lagi RP, Cuk, lagi main RP.
Lagi main RP.
Gabut anjir.
Masuk kota mana, Kap?
Nih gabut kota temen di region. Kalau misalnya kita masuk, kayaknya kita masuk grade RP deh. Nggak tahu juga. Aku ngikutnya kalian, Cuk. Lagi menjadi bad sat, sabar.
Salah.
Bentar.
Sabar. Dia berlari dan terus berlari. Nggak punya emot. Join lah.
Ya boleh lah.
Mas servernya udah jadi. Udah aku kirim.
Boleh.
Kirim lewat gini lewat Discord
Boleh Mas Ben.
biar gampang aku masuknya IP gini IP servernya. Ras, Cok. Mas Ben ikut server juga. Iya ya, nanti. Setengah 10 apa jam 10?
Ntar aku relok.
Oke. Ready? Follow-nya
10 Mas Oben.
udah kirim DS. Oke.
Oben. Zigi Oben. Teleng. Lucu. Mas Melon.
Astaga, jetnya hilang. Tajam sekali Marshallnya. Tanya Mas Ben dulu, Bang. Kirim ke aku. Ya, kirim ke Gong Adi. Dia udah gabung membership juga kan. Kirim aja IP-nya ke Gong Adi. IP-nya. Oke, welcome through boom ke lower bracket. Kok udah lower bracket? Net. Wih, double, cuk. Wah, gila sih. Udah yuk, kita Minecraft yuk. Gila sih. Gila. Gabung di sini ada dari sini. Omong Indra. Oke. Jangan dipakai di reconnect mas, add server aja. Oke, is. Oke. Mana dia ada? Telanjang. Mermileta. Nanti kalau udah mau main Valo, cari aku di DS ku ya, bilang ya. Tempat gabut. Ayo sini is. Kalau mau is, mau masuk Discord sini. Tar, apa gininya? Oh pakai ada define kan? Nggak bisa join di DS. Kasih error anjing. Masa ya? Belum dikasih error kah? Mana Gong Adi? Gong Adi. Kok malah follow aku pencet. Nggak bisa join di DS. Gong coba komen di ini. Mana? Oh ini halo Om. Oke, sorry. Move to tempat gabut. Tes. Masuk kah? Masuk kah?
Aku lupa PW akunku yang baru, sabar. Aku nyari PW dulu.
Oke.
Sumpah baru beli akun langsung lupa anjir passwordnya. Luna Wolf.
Astaga. Is
Apa?
Oh.
Oh ini Rais.
Tak kira kau saya kena gini. Kena spam. Astaga.
PW-nya.
Kenapa? Astaga tidak.
Baik. 22.
Tidak.
Yang versi berapa is? Versi ini versi berapa?
1.16.5.
1.16.5 yang define. Pak akun itu pokoknya aku lo punya akun tapi nggak bisa ngeklaim gini loh, caps lo, sumpah.
Servernya kok harus ya?
Mana nih? Slow.
Sabar dulu ya guys, aku tutup display capture-nya. Lah, game capture juga.
Aku komputer tapi pakai klien.
Apa? Klien apa?
Kayak lunar klien yang bloknya nggak kelihatan. Udah kan?
lunar klien mana bisa hack?
Adanya tuh, ada.
Nggak ada, aku
Kan
aja
ada yang ini kan ada kayak gitu.
lunar
Sama
klien
download bisa.
tahu
Pokoknya
cuma
sekarang lunar klien kayak cheat anjir, sumpah. Kayak cheat. Bener-bener kayak cheat
aku ya
orang seru.
main beta ke lunar klien biar gak
Tapi
lag.
gua pakai lunar sama ini, sama kelawar lah apa. Lupa.
Oh, bad mode.
Kau sudah masuk
Sabar,
Oh,
aku
gini.
lagi gini IP-nya nih, sabar.
Nah, Mas Ben udah OP ya. Nih Mas Ben, jadi ada fitur baru di mana member-member bisa TPA. Nih misalnya. Nah, aku di
Pakai plugin apa?
ini TPA.
OTPA. Yang biar
Iya.
artefak input itu kah?
Iya.
Oh, tahu.
Nah, Mas Ben tinggal ketik TPA TPA aset nanti ke TP sendiri. Coba.
Halo guys.
Software baru ini kok.
TPA aset. Iya, ada fitur baru.
Udah pakai gini
Enggak.
Bagi aku.
Pakai
Bagi aku IP-nya dong, Cok.
Di siapa? Kata siapa? Abraham.
Bisa kan? Abraham.
Aku nanti main sama Garing nanti Mas. Kasihan sendiri di DC, Cok. Tapi nanti ada Agi Aldo sama nanti di DC-nya.
Ternyata Mas Ben dulu.
Gimana tadi?
Tanya Bang
Ini.
yang punya Bang Pin. Kita hanya kacung, kita kacung gaming.
Mas Ben minta IP-nya dong.
Kirimin nih.
Ya lagi Mas. Tadi itu karena aku gerak jadi ke cancel TP-nya.
Astaga.
Jangan ditonjok tuh.
Bukan ada plugin yang gini ya? Bukan ada yang plugin tuh ya? Yang pakai gini. Bigot.
Udah kah?
Coba bisa kah?
Udah aku pencet.
Oke. Mas.
Tapi
Baca ini.
yang bigot aja is.
Baca apa?
Yang bigot TPA tuh loh lebih gini loh daripada bisa lebih jauh.
Aku ganti ke layar. Pacarku kebaca.
Bigot gaming.
Tahu kan?
Apa Mbak lihat
Cara ngeklaim cap nggak?
Oh, ada. Ngeklaim tanah biar.
Kodenya lo sumpah, aku pengen punya cap. Ora palanya. Ara Mas Ben dong.
Ara Mas Ben.
Maunya lo minta emot yang gini loh, kalau keluarin yang itu loh.
Udah skin baruku.
Ya Mas Ben, kenapa kau mengeluarkan emot tidak ara-ara aja?
Nanti next biar nggak semua keluar.
Maunya ara-ara itu hapus. Punya ara.
Bagi sih enggak.
Membership Bung.
Kenapa?
Beli membership Bung.
Sampai 1000 kali.
Udih.
Gratis tuh Mas Ben, kasih membership gratis Mas Ben.
Nggak ada gratisan guys, nggak ada.
Nggak ada membership gratisan dulu. Harus kalau bisa viewku tembus 10 orang aja baru ada giveaway membership.
10k subscriber.
Ya udah aku speedrun. Teng.
Nah, ntar itu Ataya buka semua PC-nya kayaknya tuh.
Habis meledak PC-ku, nggak tahu kan?
Nah, meledak kah? Kok mainin apa itu meledak? Pasti main Minecraft terus TNT-nya kau gabungin semua ya?
Iya, feel pakai feel.
Bukan meledak gimana ya, tiba-tiba nggak nyala aja, kena PSU-nya. Ya salah.
Di sini cap inventory kah?
Enggak.
Keep inventory, Cuk.
Lagi main Valo
Keep
tiba-tiba
keep.
Kalau nggak keep kita baku hantam.
Is bagi aku IP-nya di ini dong. Chat aku di
Tanya Mas Ben dulu itu, tanya Mas Ben
dulu.
Udah, Mas Ben tadi bilang kirim aja.
Boleh kan Mas Ben?
Kirimin aja, kirimin.
Aku tadi gini, tiba-tiba gini nggak denger tadi.
Boleh kan Mas Ben?
Kirimin.
Oke.
Udah pasti aja langsung tuh kan.
Abraham Promar.
Aku juga lo mau pindahin di sebelah juga tuh, kasihan Garing sendiri.
Di sini kita suruh.
Garing live kah?
Abraham. Man, oh nih.
Is ini ada plugin apa aja, Is?
Apa? Banyak
Plugin
plugin.
apa aja?
Set home ada set home.
Ntar dulu,
Set home.
aku ganti
Biar
judul
ganti
live.
rumah.
Ganti judul live dulu.
Oke.
Oh, slash gini ada nggak? Flashback. Wah,
Flashback nggak ada. Nanti takut error. Flashback versi sekarang masih error terus.
Jangan yang error.
Udah kita tonjok-tonjokan.
Apa?
Kita pipi ke knockback.
Lapar aku, Cok. Lapar. Nggak ada makanan.
Ya, makanya mati aja. Kan juga nggak bakal hilang.
Thank you.
Udah tinggal gini.
Aku pindah di
Yo.
Back ada dari simple TPA langsung ada kok back. Jadi kalau
oh iya dong, coba matiin aku, coba sabar. Coba slash kill aku dari jarak jauh.
Sini udah, sini aja kill.
Sekarang slash kill.
Ini aku kill. Kalian combo.
Udah. Malah kalian tak
ngelek 6 fps.
Ma tolong ntar beri aku cap, aku pengen pamer dengan cap baruku. What the fuck? Jangan flashback ya, sabar. Flashback.
Beni.
Oh iya dong, bisa dong, simple.
Mas Ben lagi di mana?
Aku di mana nih?
Mas Ben kalau mati kelas flashback ada
Iya,
kejadian yang bagus.
Aku lagi giniin apa judul live ku.
Judul live, oke, santai.
Lagi ganti judul live.
Ini kok flashback dah.
Emang gak bisa? Oh berarti only itu anjir, only OP.
Tadi bisa will ya teleport 5, 4 ya aku mau
bisa itu
ini kau belum
cari tempat bagus ya. Udah nemu Kais tempat yang luas.
Lagi awal Mas Ben lagi nembang kayu santai
kamu kan aku yang dipukul pada depan ada Abraham.
Aduh nge-lag, kayaknya harus pakai render distance dua.
Render distance kecilin aja lah yang di servernya tuh.
Iya dua aja.
Aku nih pakai render distance 20 woi, sumpah.
Aku 7 aja nge-lag, Cok.
Aku nggak tahu ini, aku main-main aja ini.
Gede banget.
Aku nggak tahu ini.
Dian Saurus belum lag sih. Dian Saurus. Dian.
Nanti is. Jam berapa emangnya dia biasa live?
Malam sih biasanya.
Dia nanti pengen aku misalnya diajak misalnya mereka jadi main Valo bentar aja. Bis itu masuk sini lagi.
Santuy.
Kau begadang kah? Apa ada kegiatan?
Kenapa Mas?
Kau bisa begadang?
Bisa.
Kan takutnya ada kegiatan apa gitu.
Enggak.
Mungkin ngumpulin apel emas lagi untuk biar sembuh cepet lukamu.
Astaga, enggak gitu.
Mau sampai jam berapa Mas Ben?
Gak tahu, tergantung. Lah tadi aku ngancurin apa, Cok? Oh ini nggak guna ternyata.
Apakah ini bisa langsung ke DM? Oh saya tidak tahu. Apakah pakai speedrun mode? Oh saya tidak tahu.
Birch Forest. Nih ini nyari diamond meta Birch Forest.
Mau ya mati.
Aku bikin rumah di sini enak banget kayaknya.
Jangan buat rumah dulu, cari lahan dulu.
Iya gampang, aku mau speedrun nih, besok udah full diamond.
Nah, full diamond.
Ini Birch Forest kah?
Iya,
Gampang kalau nyari diamond.
Iya gampang, tapi apa? Aneh aja gitu aja. Goanya nggak jelas tapi di sini. Oh nih, aku langsung ke cave nih, sumpah. Ini gini aja.
Kalau udah lawan Ender Dragon tuh emang bakalan tamat.
Enggak, ntar
Iya,
bakal
iya.
nyari Elytra.
Iya. Nyari Elytra yang buat terbang-terbang gitu, Mas.
Oh. Di servernya Aldi kemarin kalian menang kah?
Iya, menang.
Dapatkah itu?
Kemarin tuh tinggal buka server aja tuh udah gini tuh. Udah punya Elytra tuh. Cari makanan dong,
Hitam.
Minta tolong cari makanin, Rais baik, tolong cari aku makanan.
Aku ngomongnya teks MC aja ya, Cok.
Oh, Abraham gini tuh. Abraham di DS-nya Garik. Is. Apanya
pindah
apa?
ke DC sebelah kah apa di sini, Bang ini?
Di sini aja takut ganggu Garik.
Mas Ben tugasnya cari gini, aku nyari iron.
Iya.
Cari makanan. Sama resource aku nyari gini dah iron buat bagi-bagi.
Iya. Aku mau buat gini dulu. Nah.
Habis itu ya meta mining laba-laba deh langsung. Kalau bisa nih, kalau udah minta tolong cari makanan dong. Kita habis nyari village aja lah, kita nyolong makanan gitu. Tidak nyolong, itu minta.
Buat untuk gini. Salah.
Kenapa lah, kan minta, nggak ada ruin portal, ambil aja tuh. Ambil aja, Aku
Lah
nyari gini aja.
kok nggak bisa buat senjata ya? Kok nggak bisa buat senjata ya?
Buat senjata apa?
Untuk nyari makanan.
What?
X gitu. X atau apa?
Ya apa aja. Padahal aku udah buat gini. Udah buat apa?
Itu pencet yang buku hijau aja.
Kalau nggak pakai resep aja.
Nggak, aku udah buat gini. Udah buat apa namanya? Crafting teh. Oh, udah baru keluar.
Ya, aku nemu cave nih. Lumayan gede tapi banyak skeleton. Aku nggak ada makanan.
Bunuh nggak apa.
Turun nyari makanan dong. Kau aja nyari makanan, Aku udah banyak iron nih, udah punya 225.
Cepet kali.
Matanya ekstra anjir. Liatin aku di mana nih? Lagi ngapain nih? Liatin nih.
Mana tadi sapinya hilang?
Wah, parah.
Ya sapinya hilang dong.
Wah, parah. Aku dituduh, guys. Aku sedih. Kalau dituduh aku ekstra aja.
Halo gamer smart. Hilang.
Yesus bantu dong.
Halo Popo.
Sabar, lagi nyari ruinnya portalnya di mana aja. Abram.
No, jangan mati please.
Ya ampun.
Oke.
No, help me. No, aku mati. Please, tolong aku dong satu orang.
TPA Beni.
Tolong satu orang, please. Ada bolong.
Apa ini?
Bantu, help me.
Cok, kok banyak laba-laba, Cok?
Iya, itu spawner kah? Mas?
Astaga, enggak, terus hilang.
Banyak apa dikit nih?
Hah?
Iya.
Dua.
Mana? Enggak ada loh.
Tengah hutan. Flashback itu.
Iya. Tapi nggak boleh gerak. Tapi pas udah itu nggak boleh gerak selama 5 detik. Nah udah kan.
Banyak kali, Cok.
Mana? Jangan di spam Mas, biar sakit ini.
Gimana?
Delay.
Aku mati.
Nah kan sakit. Flashback kan bisa.
Flashbacknya langsung ketemu gini ya. Skeleton lagi.
Aku bisa flashback loh, padahal tadi.
Error. Itu kau jalan dulu kali tadi.
Aduh, nggak bisa flashback lo aku sumpah. Harus ke tempat lagi di mana? Aku nih nyari tempatnya lupa.
Bacanya apa pas lu
Padahal banyak
flashback?
banget tadi udah gini loh Iron depan mataku banyak banget.
Itu pas ketik flashback
Ini
gak
MC
boleh
server
jalan
baru
selama
kah?
5
Iya
detik
ya,
atau
server
terus.
baru katanya.
Sabar guys, sabar. Nah, udah
Baik.
yuk. Sabar Mas Ben, aku mute dulu. Sabar.
Oke.
Ntar lagi saya kembali, tidak keluar cuma bentar.
Kok kau dapat batu itu?
Itu dari Ruined Portal Mas Ben. Ruined Portal tuh kayak apa? Ya gimana ya? Cari aja di Google, ada kok. Jadi di bawah Ruined Portal itu ada batu-batu kayak gini.
Oh,
Tanpa harus ke Nether gitu.
tanpa harus ke Nether.
Iya.
Gwinet,
Tapi ini gak berguna juga sih.
Gwinet portal tuh yang portal yang rusak itu kan?
Iya, yang portal rusak gitu, yang ada obsidian crying-nya.
Ya. Yuk kita mencari. Astaga, aku nyemplung. Untuk Abraham ingat ya, udah dikasih IP. Udah kah? Tak kira apa? Nge-lag.
BTW itu ada apa? Word protection. Jadi kalau Mas Ben buat rumah yang waktu itu loh, yang kayak di servernya Aldi.
Ya.
Iya, pakai golden shovel gitu.
Tapi kan kita belum punya golden shovel.
Iya, harus cari dulu.
Servernya masih awal.
Iya.
Wah, ketemu. Kamu buat apa?
Ketemu apa?
Nih ketemu Abraham, dia sendiri. Wih, iron.
Aku juga ada iron nih 16.
Wih, iron. Baru gini. Coba buat aja lagi satu nih untuk magang makanan.
Iya. Lagi mau nyari ini cobblestone dulu.
Itu dapat cobblestone.
Ben.
Kenapa?
Live Pak.
Siapakah? Oh, Agni. Ya lah. Udah selesai. Inilah biasa. Ada. Kenapa? Enggak.
Mas Ben tiba-tiba hilang.
Oh, aku di atas. Aku di atas. Kau bisa lihat dari sini kok.
Gak bisa render distance ku kecil juga.
Oke, sorry. Aku nyari gini,
Gak
siapa tahu ketemu apa? Village.
Oke.
Beni anyong.
Apa itu?
Halo, Ben.
Yo.
Halo guys. Aku ketemu cave lagi, banyak banget ada cave di sini.
Wah, di
Ada yang begini sih enggak? Astaga, lupa itu nggak usah main petir-petir aja.
Petir? Siapa yang main petir lo?
Sumpah, petirnya double di tempatku der gitu.
Gak ada.
Aku nggak lihat village dong.
Ada yang mau gini nggak? Ada yang mau apa namanya? Ada yang mau gini nggak? Kecil.
Aku udah paling atas ini loh. Kenapa nggak nemu gini?
Apa?
Village, kampung gitu nggak ada.
Village tergantung biome. Setiap biome pasti bakal ada. Setiap koordinat berapa ya? Ganjil apa genap ya, lupa.
Astaga mati.
TP dong, help me, TP, aku terjebak dengan zombie.
TPA aja, TPA.
TPA aja.
Siapa nih?
Slash TPA, nanti ku
Apa
accept.
itu? TPA Beni. Bang Ben.
TPA.
Bang Ben arah-arah.
Beni Bangsul.
Ini Bang Ben.
Mas Ben belum di tentang TPA.
Bikin acep
Gimana cara accept?
TPA accept, TPA
acep. Ntar kan kalau ada tulisan di atasnya tuh tinggal pencet juga tuh biar lebih cepat, nggak usah tulis tuh.
Udah.
Tinggal tulis.
Ya, 5 detik. 1, 2, 3, 2.
Bisa kah? Bisa kan?
Kok di remove?
Oh, aku gerak.
Ya, jangan gerak.
Oh, nggak bilang. Ulang.
Sabar, ini ada iron nih, sabar. Aku ngambil iron dulu, sabar.
Halo guys.
Sabar Mas Ben, sabar. Ini aku membawakan hadiah untuk Mas Ben.
Aku mau naik bukit nih.
Tolong help me. Woi. Ya ada tau nggak fakta yang paling keren?
Apa?
Kalau ada TNT, kalau ada creeper meledak di depan gini, coba taruh blok di depannya, pasti nggak bakal meledak. Ya maksudnya nggak begitu sakit damage-nya.
Masa ya?
Tadi aku coba juga bener. Kok ada gamer smart? Woi.
Gamer smart.
Apa kok? Mas Ben. Sabar Mas Ben, aku TPA Mas Ben.
Sabar. Aku masih mau naik ke bukit.
Jangan gerak, aku mau gini loh. Udah kak.
Nah, aku nggak gerak. Aku di atas.
Cepet lagi.
Gamer smart itu apa itu di ayo.
Aku bikinin al.
Udah itu udah accept.
Malah gini.
Lah, udah kah? Udah belum?
Ntar aja. Ntar aku nyari villager juga sekalian.
Udah belum?
Gamer smart TP accept, TP accept.
Yang
Ada mati aku.
Apa is?
TP accept.
Kayak bukan arah sana deh.
TP accept.
Udah ini apa lah?
Ya aku jangan.
Jangan gerak.
Jangan gerak. Nah, lagi.
Kalau gerak jadi wibu.
Ini.
Jadi wibu jadi. Ini loh bayar dikit banget loh. Oh, how are you in the water?
Astaga.
India.
Itu you want the water. Kayak di sempat ada
Astaga, bajunya aja, skin aja.
kalian bisa kelihatan pakai baju aku juga, kalian pakai spec loh, sumpah.
Pakai apa?
Itu kalian sumpah dia. Wah, punya banyak.
Skin baruku juga aja. RGB aja, RGB.
Iya, RGB.
Abisnya aku, aduh, aku mau ganti akun ke
Squid Game.
Ini sukanya Squid Game ya.
Ya masih kapal.
Astaga, jatuh lagi.
Ini nggak ada villager apa nih? Udah diganjil ini akun. Ganjil genap loh udah.
Gimana cara lihat ganjil genapnya tuh?
Hah?
Ya angka dari angka.
Nih, gimana?
Udah ganjil, 46.
Sabar, PVP. Habis PVP gak bisa ngelempar parah.
Lihat di gini, di F3. Ntar di X.
Jangan, malah makin lama gak bisa ngelemparnya.
Oh. Iya.
Sis, ini tanah kayak gini diperon apa enggak sih?
Apa?
Gila sih itu buat aku apa ya?
Enggak tuh, gamers. Oh iya, kayak belakang.
Cave gede sini dong satu orang.
Apa?
Aku ketemu cave gede nih sampai bawah.
Nanti.
TP-in aku.
Sini. Satu orang biar bisa TP-TP-an, guys.
Bisa TP-TP-an.
TP-in aku ini.
TP-an aja kalau mati enggak ada.
TP kemana? TP kemana?
Itu. Go set.
Banyak banget sumpah, aku bisa bikin shop nih.
Ini
enak banget ini shop.
Ya?
Woi guys, udah punya pickaxe belum nih? Iron tuh ambil tuh iron tuh.
Nih, gelap sih. Jadi tahu apa.
TP
Ini ambil aja lah, aku mau nyoba, aku nyari ke dalam lagi ada dagang.
TP Asep. Gungsat.
Siapa tuh?
Nyalain batasnya dulu biar kelihatan.
TP.
Wih gila, banyak banget. Gila.
Oh, jatuh.
Udah.
Sama-sama aku mau ngambil ironnya nih di sini.
Ini di sini aja tuh banyak ada iron tuh.
Nggak usah ini aja sini aja.
Aku lagi nyari
ini gede. Iron diculik.
Sama biomnya bagus di sini, ada spruce. Jadi gampang. Bagus buat
Ayo kita aku jogging ini, Cok.
Bukan biom yang apa nih namanya?
Solo tuh, guys.
Yang putih biom apa dah lupa.
Iya, langka.
Ini di sini keep inventory ya.
Oh iya, keep.
Ntar kalau aku villager TP ya. Enggak sih, aku looting dulu villagernya baru.
Ini banyak banget. Pada gak mau ngambilin. Gue nggak ada baby zombie tuh. Bungsat.
Aku udah jauh nih, aku udah agak jauh. Aku lagi nyari kayu dikit sama mau nyari villager dulu.
Astagfirullah.
Jauh kali kah?
Ada mur. Ini kayak biome spruce tapi yang gede-gede itu ya?
Iya.
Iya loh.
Ini servernya ada pillaging nggak?
Ada.
Apanya?
Servernya ada video ya?
Ada.
Ada di spruce ini.
Kalau mau gampang nyari village-nya. Kalau mau gampang nyari village-nya gini aja.
Iya.
Astaga, ngecit
Nggak mau pakai cheat sih. Yang aku nanya aja itu.
Di sini murni. Apa itu slash location?
Look at.
Nggak mau nge-cheat sih. Apa tadi slash apa is?
Nih, mulai mati.
Slash locate.
Guys, aku meninggal dalam hitungan 1, 2, 3.
Karena nggak mati.
Nah, nggak bisa lari, guys. Bukan mati. Mati ya TKT. Ini susah banget loh nyari gini di sini.
Ada bawa makanan nggak?
Jalan dikit aja udah ketemu loh. Menjadi
Kacang Beni.
Makanan yang udah dimasak is.
Apakah Rais lebih gede daripada Bang Ben? Wah, saya tidak tahu.
Yang sudah dimasak is. Kalau yang apa? Yang mentah?
Kompor tinggal masak ini. Kompor.
Mana kompor?
Help me. Ada yang ikhlas nge-kill aku nggak nih? Slash kill aja langsung, sumpah demi Alex. Daripada harus kayak gini, sumpah kayak semut aku. Kayak
Ya udah, slash kill aja.
Slash kill, help me. Kill aja aku dengan nggak berat hati.
Nih.
Nah, thank you.
Ini skin tuh mirip ya. Mirip Squid Game, yang penjaga Squid Game.
Iya. Kenapa kau pakai skin ini nggak skin yang awal?
Ya, cuma mau ganti aja gitu.
Skinku juga ganti samaan kita is.
Mas Ben, tolong dong. Accept.
Ini sebenarnya skin yang awal mas, tapi aku modif.
Yang kau diginiin, kau disombongin sama gini, sama YouTuber luar.
Jangan pas TP accept jangan bergerak dulu.
Aku nggak gerak.
Tadi
Iya,
langsung.
Ampun sih.
Ini coba sekarang, coba lagi ulang. Tapi
Sabar nantian. Aku masih makan.
kalau nggak langsung meta TP bisa nggak tuh?
Susah kali lah. Salah. Korai.
Hujan, bisakah kamu memberi aku hujan diamond dan hujan PJ?
Udah kan?
Langi ini Mas Ben, aku kasih ini, aku kasih iron gratis. Astaga.
Malah dipukul.
Lu nggak ada aku ambil bang, lu.
Malah ngajak gelut tuh berdua.
Ironku udah ada 43, mohon maaf.
Mana sih gedung paling tinggi? Ya udahlah.
Kan?
Sabar.
Yang kayak ini susah nyari villager.
Nah, sini aja.
Nanti nih aku bakar iron udah tadi aku langsung set nih. Weh, nggak usah kayak gitu guys, sumpah. Busuk banget. Hebat. Dulu kita Rais. Tapi jangan sekarang. Jangan hancurin sumpah Is. Kamu tuh gede. Kamu tuh gede.
Is, kok nggak ada apa, Is?
Apa? Nggak ada apa.
Ini aku udah tinggi banget ini loh.
Dan cari di ketinggian. Dibayar
bukan gitu.
Gitu kok.
Nyarinya keliling ya udah keliling aja.
Apa itu lah?
Iya nggak gitu ya.
Koordinat berapa nih, sabar. Dimin dong. Biasanya kalau di koordinat 1000 pasti bakal ada.
Is, kalau aku loncat mati nggak?
Apa? Mati, tapi bisa slash back.
Ya, cuma slash back untuk admin ya guys. Untuk kom kita seperti wibu gini nggak bisa ya.
Bisa kok, bisa. Coba.
Enggak. Dari Hongkong aku udah diem. Sana pergi. Masa deket kok nyari XP sana loh. Dulu kita. Wih, XP gue sumpah. Kok sepi? Lah kok sepi? Is dasar wibu. Ya senang sekali sama. Wah, hilang Is.
Is, ini nasi ngemit ya.
Mau sama main sumpah tadi di bawah padahal ada loh, sumpah. Dipelain ke atas. Baik banget sumpah, baik banget. Sampai mau gelut nih.
Siapa aja yang masuk?
Ya tapi bakal makan. Kayak bakar kaos wibu. Ini Jangan aneh dulu tadi kita. Woi, nggak usah di wah.
Kayaknya punya dendam pribadi.
Dia nih Res, yang dendam pribadi.
Itu kok aku nggak takut, aku nggak ikut. Kau nggak ikut terus.
Jangan flash home weh, sumpah. Tak flash home aja nih sumpah.
Apa? Siapa?
Aku bikin enaknya tuh mining tuh ntar kalau orang mining udah dapat diamond abis itu flash home, nah mantap. Ini kok flash home kah?
Astagfirullah. Lah, ngebak.
Nah.
Ayo lo
ngebak.
Ayo lo lari udah wibu. Ayo lo lari udah Rais.
Intinya
Rais, aku kan mau bantuin.
nggak ada makanan.
Ini ada makanan satu sini. Tapi aku nggak mau ngasih sih, cuman ngasih sama sini. Aku kan baik soalnya.
Rais membunuh diri dia sendiri.
Apa?
Ini kemana sih?
Patimu.
Waduh. Lari.
Lari ada wibu.
Mau kemana? Mas Ben.
Mas Ben jadi perbudak. Diperbudak.
Masih nyari apa? Village.
Village tidak usah dicari mas, nanti
Tidak
tiba-tiba
usah dicari, itu tergantung kehokian Mas Ben. Antara Mas Ben hoki atau tidak hoki saya sudah tahu.
Kalau nggak hoki ya.
Abang saya bikin pickaxe iron. Rasanya demi Allah. Ini slash home tuh gimana di sini? Tinggal slash home aja kah?
Itu ya set home slash set home.
Slash home kah?
Iya set home.
Ini tolong dong. Hujan bisa kau turunkan diamond sebanyak mungkin?
Is hujan is.
Iya. Kita lihat.
Hujan kalau kau bisa mengeluarkan uang yang cukup banyak dan mengeluarkan makanan yang cukup banyak. Aduh, berharap. Mereka berharap guys, mereka berharap.
Yeay, banyak kambing guys.
Kambing, kurban.
Ada bridge forest loh. Ini biome yang paling enak buat cari diamond. Asli.
Ambil aja.
Menurutku ekstra yang pengen enak.
Kalau kayaknya.
Kata paling gampang ya, lah. Bisa kali guys. Sepertinya aku sudah mau full set.
Menurutmu gampang, tapi dia ngelag. Nggak bisa, nggak kuat.
Makanya jangan pakai indigo.
Bukan itunya, bukan itu.
Astaga.
Ya.
Mas Ben di mana?
Aku tenggelam.
Kan bisa
Aku TP apa sih lupa? Asep speedrun kah?
Iya, Asep.
TP accept.
Susah kali.
Nice, makasih. Aduh, aku ada di mana nih? Hitam banget.
Udah dibilang aku tenggelam.
Astaga, Mas
Minta
Ben,
ke sini.
ngapain? Sabar aku bikinin water bucket.
Ini
Aku tuh sebagai orang yang
ya ampun ya.
Nenek. Nih aku bikinin ruang. Nah, sini nenek. Nah, sebentar, aku sekarang naik dulu. Naik.
Kayak apa lo?
Loh, jatuh sana. Aku jatuh nggak? Aku nggak mau jatuh tapi Mas Ben jatuh sana.
Kenapa?
Sini.
Ada kebuang kah?
Sini. Astaga, ini.
gininya game apa skinnya gamer smart.
Mas Ben sini Mas Ben, kita nonton ini. Kita berdoa orang. Kita jelly.
Mas Ben,
ambil.
Kenapa siapa?
Rais. Yang megang IP sama gininya Rais, tapi yang punya Mas Ben. Mas Ben, tutup Mas Ben. Tutup. Tutup. Nice. Kita tuh orang baik guys, kita bully mereka.
Dengan ini kita turut berduka cita
Kepada
gamer smart yang telah terkubur.
Turun sana, turun. Biar Mas Ben, kita bully. Turun. Ya malah naik, dah lah malah naik, dah lah. Langsung bunuh aja lah.
Aku bunuh aja.
Mana kau? Saya perampok di sini. Siap menekan. Ya mati gara-gara jatuh.
Man udah ke-hit kan tadi itu.
Ini ada cave gede loh di bawah. Mendingan nyari villager dulu apa cave?
Bebas. Kalau yang ketemu cave langsung masuk cave aja dulu.
Ya udah, Mas Ben nyari cave, aku mining diamond dulu. Dan aku pun dicurigain Terus aku nih pakai gini, pakai Minecraft launcher. Launcher bukan launcher. Jadi data-datanya beda. Aku aja belum masang resource pack di sini. Bentar lah aku masang resource pack. Loh guys, meta dapat diamond. Diamond di kedalaman berapa is? Lupa aku.
11.
Oke, siap. Data aja lah ya.
Mudah-mudahan oke ya.
Diamond nih, aku dapat diamond hari ini. Sabar, kita lewatin gorong-gorong. Lewati gunung, lewati lembah.
Server IP-nya apa Ben?
Syaratnya masuk membership.
Oh syaratnya masuk membership. Oh enggak bisa.
Membership murah tuh, cuma 5.000.
Ada duit. Nggak ada duit.
Jual ginjal kan bisa itu.
Ginjal, waduh, gua ginjal lagi gua jual buat beli apa anjir? Beli fisik.
Ya kan gabung membership dulu, sih saya kan bisa pakai upgrade PC itu.
Salah? Gua nggak tahu caranya gabung membership.
Gampang, tinggal buka channelku. Sebelah subscriber tuh ada join, udah itu aja pencet.
Iya join.
Saya tuh bayar per bulan ya membership tuh.
Cari yang murah cuma 10.000 kok per bulan.
Oh itu 5.000. Aku ketemu
jangan dibunuh.
Ada diamond.
Aku mau bunuh anak sapi.
Udah malah hilang gua mood mabarnya ya, sumpah dah.
Apakah meta kukira diamond ternyata gini loh, sumpah.
Atau enggak bantuin ramein sampai 10 ada giveaway membership.
Apa aku pakai akun kedua deh, mau enggak? Waduh. Meta 7 akun.
Nah, meta 7 akun, tinggal lagi sisa 3 itu.
Meta 7 akun, semangat. Meta pinjem HP emak.
Nah, nggak boleh kayak gitu.
Nggak boleh gitu, nggak boleh. Ntar makmu marah lagi, astaga.
Ntar makmu marah ke aku ntar.
Iya. Asal lo Mas Ben aja malah di ban dari channel langsung.
Lah, ini ngebak airnya. Meta berharap dapat diamond. Aduh, banget dah, sumpah.
Apa.
Kok aku nemunya laut terus bukan village?
Iya, ya berarti gak hoki.
Pakai cara hoki ya.
Mau pakai cara loket maukah? Ya udah terserah.
Jangan. Jangan loket, katanya nggak seru loh, sumpah.
Serius loh, aku nemunya air terus nih. Hokiku di Minecraft itu udah dipakai di server Aldi soalnya.
Ini kedalaman berapa sih?
Iya, hoki 1000 tahun sekalinya udah dipakai.
Ini kedalaman berapa?
Astaga.
Mas Ben, kalau itu membershipnya udah banyak, itu aja bikin Beni SMP. Jadi kayak ada role play perang gitu kan, seru kan?
Boleh.
Seru.
Iya, seru.
Boleh.
Oke.
Target utama kita ingat kita live ini
Oke. Siap.
Astaga. Nge-lag kah?
Nanti kalau Bang Dian udah live.
Kok aku tiba-tiba pindah tempat nge-lag kah?
Pindah kenapa?
Kayak ketarik gitu tadi tiba-tiba.
Itu rollback. Nge-lag.
Oh.
Apa rollback?
Ya kayak karena nge-lag gitu, jadi kayak rollback. Cari aja deh di Google banyak.
Cari aja di Google banyak, males jelasin.
Guys, meta cacing gaming. Meta laba-laba.
Wah, ini ketemu pohon malah.
Sumpah, meta cacing gini susah, meta gini susah banget, sumpah.
Ben, dulu Ben.
Enakan meta itu apa yang Birch Forest itu?
Meta gini oke-okean, sumpah.
Kenapa tadi? Dia ngomong apa? Gak dengar.
Wih, anjir. Wah, gua dapet diamond.
Kan
Dapet diamond. Halo guys, aku mau pamer. Apa kalian mau melihat achievement?
nantian masih nyari gini.
Aku nggak punya gini ya. Apa sekarang aja ambil? Sekarang aja lah. Wow, diamond. Meta gini. Pakai meta gini bagus lah. Tapi aku dapat diamond nggak di meta sana?
Astaga.
Hampir kecil. Kalau mau cepat whisper gimana apa ya? RK?
MSG.
Nggak bisa cepet kah? Harus kak SMG gitu.
Flash away.
Flash ya? Itulah, flash away.
Hari-hari nemunya laba-laba.
Boleh bantu aku hampir mati malapa. What?
Sabar.
Ini tayangnya. Katanya ngapain guys? Ini dia ada di aku guys. Ya daya kamu wibu. Udah gitu aja. teng 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 teng. Bilang bagaimana dong? Wah, jelas kau, jelas kau is, lupa kita. Nah, hilang orangnya.
Siapa kah?
Nah, hilang orangnya. Mau
Kok-
sedih ya, mau sedih ya.
Kok hilang dia? Kok pergi? Kenapa itu?
Weh, Ataya bakar gini loh, bakar apa? Bakar Iron, aku ambil lah Ironnya.
Jangan gitu, jangan gitu, jangan gitu.
Enggak, canda lah. Aku udah satu set Iron ya kali ngambil.
Yang mau
Yang
Uwu
pertama
donasi
apa ya?
donasi dulu baru Uwu.
Sabar. Gila, hampir mati.
Ini gung adik. Gue
Kenapa?
ini pakai Meta Birch Forest udah dapat 15 diamond.
Wah, aku aja baru gini. Apa Taya? Apa? Ataya kan namanya apa Hataya sih? Ataya.
Ataya.
Apa kau? Apa? Ini aku lagi bikin portal nih. Wah, parah dipukul.
Wah, mereka di gini. Mereka di server ya garing gitu.
Enggak, aku bingung cara bikin portal yang gimana sih rumusnya bikin portal yang biar langsung gitu loh.
Easy sini. Nama gue Easy.
Woi Rais, what the fuck? Wah, Rais keren. Wah, Rais keren guys. Mas Ben.
Iya.
Mas Ben.
Iya, ada apa?
Bantu cari gini yuk, biom gini yuk yang ada gininya. Jadi deh. Wah, ya. Wah, kakak gini. Sabar. Keren.
Aku
tutorial dong cara bikin portal. Aku sumpah.
Sini mana? Ada water bucket.
Jago, aku jago.
Lah, gamer smart kenapa itu?
Banyak adalah apa di sini? Satu orang mau bantuin Ansel dong. Mas Ben, kukira tadi ngasih whisper aja marah kecet. Ternyata emang beneran. Nah, aku jago lihat nih. Dream mode on, teng. Woi, hampir. Ada orang kan. Wow. No, Abraham. Ke situ, Abraham.
Dia nggak nyadar itu,
Satu orang buat cleanser mau terbakar.
Aku masih berusaha.
Bang Ben buat masuk DT-nya dan lagi ngomong itu. Dia tadi lagi cepu-cepuan di Discord sebelah tuh.
Saya coba ya. Punten. Ring.
Apa teman Ben?
Nggak live kah? Nah, mic-nya rusak.
Aduh. Iklan.
Nah, gini tuh lagi apa? Lagi ngomongin sesuatu itu.
Ya udah, yuk kita bikin tempatnya dulu. Kita bikin tempatnya dulu aja sekarang.
Ini kemana?
Nice. Sini yuk ke DN yuk. Aku udah bikin tempatnya nih.
Mana give water bucket?
Enggak, udah. Aku udah ada nih. Tinggal ini udah dapet. Sini TP Mas Ben, kita ke DN. Ke DN dulu nyari ini.
Nyari apa?
Ya,
TPN aja, TPN.
Udah. Yuk ke DN dulu, kita ke DN nih. DN. Ngeng.
Is. Ini di mana, Is?
Kenapa? Ya elah, dibayang kayak ginian enak banget. Aku nyari gini dulu ya, nyari bastion.
Oh.
Bastion lumayan tuh lootingannya. Gak usah dapet netherite lah. Wah, ini biome terkuat.
Is, aku nggak bawa gini, Is.
Kenapa?
Nggak bawa apa namanya?
Apa? Crafting table.
Crafting table aku ada. Ntar.
Satu orang bikinin bed dong.
Seriusan mau buat bed di sini? Masa langsung aku pakai Diamond X?
Aku mau bikin Diamond X juga ini abis ini.
Nggak mau Diamond X.
Wah, Mas Ben cheater, udah dapet Diamond X aja.
Iya, aku cheaters. Biar bisa masuk Sun SMP.
Dream mode on. Teng.
Biar bisa collab sama kembaranku. Maka aku pakai cheater.
Waduh. X-ray kah? Ayo gas. Waduh.
Iya, itu kembarannya Mas Ben. Siapa Mas Ben?
Babi, lilin.
Gak gitu. Siapa namanya? Itu Jen Matu.
Apa Jen Matu kah?
Nggak tahu kah?
Nggak tahu kah Zen Matu?
Tahu. Jen Matu kenapa kembaran?
Respon point dulu Mas Ben, biar gak kalau mati.
Ya udah.
Tepen aku dong, aku mau respon point juga.
TP ku.
Responnya deket nether. Weh. Apa kau belum tahu sini? Sini kau belum.
Buset. Gua gak ada.
Aku bisa kill aura loh. Tapi bikin crafting table dong, aku mau bikin gini. Ini aku kasih barang-barang nih, kalau bakar-bakar di sini.
Nggak bisa karena PVP combat.
Aku ada kayu loh. Nggak ada.
Oh iya, kan ada yang namanya set home, nggak usah pakai bed.
Iya kah? Emang set home berlaku buat respon point juga?
Bisa diganti-ganti set home.
Ya udah, bye-bye. Aku mau ke nether. Itu diamond kan? Wait.
Oh iya. Di nether belum keep inventory kan, Cok. Sabar, keep inventory kan. Jadi setiap dimensi itu beda keep inventory, ya tau kan aku.
Oh gitu.
Mau terlarang nggak guys? Kalian spawn water, entity water di nether. Habis itu posisi kalian, mantap itu, keren kali banget.
Jangan main petir.
Siapa yang main petir?
Para sok-sokan polos itu.
Enggak serius. Kalau aku main petir, Cok, di tulisan Mas Ben juga ada semua thunder. Itu emang weathernya, cuaca thunderstorm.
Ya guys, aku akan mati.
Berarti ada yang main nih.
Dan aku mati sama lava. GG gaming ya guys. Dan aku mati dengan lava. GG gaming ya guys.
Aku nggak bawa ini.
Aku udah bunga bagus ini, bagus.
Nggak bawa obor.
Gak bawa apa, gak bawa apa.
Nggak bawa obor. Gimana cara buat obor ini? Oke, thank you, bye. Udah selesai.
Hah?
Udah.
Gak bawa apa,
Ini
gak bawa.
ini terang banget dong menurutku sumpah.
Akan ada bagian beberapa bagian gini kosong.
Brightness-nya nyalain ke 100.
Oh, oke.
Gung, lihat Gung. Gung,
Kenapa?
lihat Gung.
Kenapa?
Nggak lihat kah? Nggak lihat kah?
What jahat. Oh, jahat.
Bunganya.
Oh,
Bunganya jatuh kelapa.
jahat, aku sedih. Oh, aku sedih. Sudahlah. Kamu jahat jadi orang. Kamu jahat. Kamu jahat. Dasar kamu. Dasar kamu.
Enggak. Sekarat.
Dasar apa? Gelut ayo sini. Dasar kamu jahat. Kamu jahat.
Enggak pakai armor lagi.
Kamu
Udah
jahat
dia
membuang aku jahat. Kamu jahat membuang aku.
Yes.
Parah banget sih. Masa bunga sebagus itu dibuang?
Jelek itu.
Kamu murid siapa kamu? Bikin farm. Waduh, farm. Oh, soul ini nggak begitu gini ya, nggak kira mungkin lama loh.
Gimana?
Ayo di mana? Anjing, hampir jatuh ke lava aku, Is.
Bentar.
Kok nggak bisa?
Mau buat apa?
Itu mau nyari yang di itu tuh loh, yang warna merah itu. Mau nyari redstone.
Oh, redstone. Sabar ya.
Buat apa redstone?
Nggak tahu.
Buat apa juga ya redstone?
Nggak tahu.
Redstone cuma buat para jago redstone doang. Kita nggak jago redstone.
Iya. Aku juga gak jago redstone, Bang.
Aku bisa aja, cuman ya itulah. Aku cuma jago redstone yang namanya itu loh, yang di DN itu loh, yang panjang-panjang itu. Wah, pasti Rais masih tremor gara-gara tadi. Rais tremor. Waduh, latihan kah? Itu latihan. Oh iya. Latihan. Ya udah langsung aja, Is. Lama banget tuh jadi orang.
Kalian kemana, Cok?
Pas nggak ada orang yang ada di server berani banget. Pas ada, gila. Auto tremor. Aku di gini Mas Ben, aku di DN.
Di DN.
Mau TP sini ya, TP. Langsung meninggal. Abraham lagi ketawa-ketawa tuh di DC tuh. Kita bikin tremor aja dulu. Kita bikin tremor Pais. Bin goreng. Nah, di sini kita main parkour. Kamu diam, kamu dah. Meninggal kamu. Ram. Mas Ben sedang mengerti apa tuh? Korek letak itu. Enak banget tuh. Wih. Hai.
Astaga, langsung not responding aku TP kerais.
Mati bersama.
Rais, ayo lo Rais.
Nggak, not responding aku, not responding.
Oke.
Enggak, ini Rais
Emang sering gitu. Dorong dari mana?
Itu mau TP lah, aku lagi di pojok-pojok banget itu, sumpah.
Itulah gak enaknya Minecraft Java.
Iya, tapi kalau
garing Artika
itu gini apa namanya? Shieldnya loh malah di badan sebenarnya.
Iya, itu shieldnya ngebug.
Belum dibenerin lagi sampai sekarang. Aku lebih malas ngebak gini ku nih. Hampir aku mati, Pak. Ih, dasar. Kiri. Aku malas kan lu ketemu biome kayak gini. Mendingan biome apa namanya? Malah pasang air, astaga. Kalau langsung ketemu fortress gimana nih? Kalau ketemu fortress gimana, guys? Ini di DC sepi banget dah.
Sabar.
Not responding kah?
Tadi kan aku udah ngomong, aku not responding tadi. Langsung keluar.
Kira enggak. Semua kayak not responding nih. Abraham juga not responding. Abraham join left. Wah. Tekan loh.
Kok tetap not responding kayak gini? Jangan nggak live dah. Sabar. Melihat Andi Garing. Live kah?
Sabar mas ya. Aku malah kepingin main Bedwars ya. Apakah kita main Bedwars?
Terus si BG Dian lagi main Sans SMP. BG Dian lagi
Siapa?
live Sans SMP. BG Dian.
Masa ya?
Kenapa? Siapa?
BG Dian Saurus lagi main Sans SMP.
Oh.
Servernya ada nggak?
Main BW, aku gabut sumpah. Pengen main BW loh.
Buat warga?
Enggak, ini aku lagi ajak buy one gini nih. Siapa nih? Yang lempar bola. Sini, aku tantang kau. Sini lempar bola-bola kau. Mana tuh? UI. Kuat meledak. Meledak sakit banget. Mati aku. Kau di mana Is?
Hello channel, welcome stream.
Welcome stream guys. Jangan lupa like and comment guys.
Sabar ya guys. Aku not responding gara-gara TP tadi.
Emang enggak TP kayak gitu.
Kayaknya Rais masuk ke Nether ya.
Aku yang masuk ke Nether.
Terus Rais TP ke kamu.
Oh, TP ke aku tadi Rais tuh makanya langsung mati.
Oh, pantes.
Rais kok nge-lag loh, sumpah. Dan ke Nether, hancurin aja lo nyeterin. Apa kita main Bedwars bang? Bang,
Bebas.
main Bedwars yuk.
Rais mana? Rais ngilang.
Rais DC sebelahnya lagi
Mau ini kah? Mau main Bedwars kah?
Ayo Bedwars.
Bedwars di mana?
Di gini aja. Di yang lama itu loh yang dikasih tombol Rais. Biar gampang.
iPixel.
iPixel.
Ayo iPixel.
iPixel.
Harus aku review.
Cuma buat breaking doang. Soal iPixel ya.
Di ini aja dah di
Lukinator aja mau nggak? Aku bisa.
Ya udah ayo.
Aku ganti lunar dulu. Kasih tahu Mas Ben gininya IP-nya. Aku ganti lunar klien dulu. Sabar.
Iya. Sama lagi pakai lunar klien. biar gak ngelag.
Nah, itu kita mode lunar client.
BTW Mas Ben pakai versi 189, 1.8.9 paling
Aku
bawah,
tuh
paling
88
bawah.
lebih enak.
Pakai apa?
89 188 lebih enak. Mas Ben
Pakai versi
main mentor saja yuk di Lukin itu.
1.89 maksudnya gimana itu, Is? Nggak ngerti.
Enggak. Mas Ben pakai 1.5 aja. 1.16.5 aja.
1.16.5.
Yang dia jangan usah. Ini buat apa ya? Enggak sih, cuman beda animasi doang sih. Cuman buat para gini, para ibu. Haha.
Kalian masih masuk di gini, masih di
Nih,
Ya,
ini
enggak
kasih
sama.
IP server Lukin itu.
Oke, sabar. Di chat live ya, mungkin di chat live.
Kita sekarang gini aja, perang-perangan deh. Player. What? Masih isi nama lo, padahal udah masuk PW dari tadi. Nah, baik, 22. Ayo guys, aku udah di Lucky Network nih. Lucky lagi, bener yang Lucky. Aku mau beli gini guys, mau beli rank Mudi atau MVP. Halo?
ya. Rais ngilang loh.
IP-nya apa masuk di gini?
IP-nya apa?
Sabar, ambil itu casan laptop dulu, sabar.
Oke. Oh, itu udah kekirim ternyata.
Ya.
Aku pakai direct connect nih. Add server aja dah.
Ini aku kasih di laptop ya.
Ya.
Di laptop soalnya di DM susah. Jadi yang server baru kah ya nggak tahu, kok tanya saya. Ini rame banget ya servernya. Terbaik lah buat Bedwars. Aku sih sering main di sini.
Yang dikirim Rais kah?
Apa?
Yang dikirim Rais kah?
Aku udah di Mas Ban nih. Aduh, nggak bisa ini kah. Itu tuh di gini di live chat.
Oke.
Ini sabar. Lunar klienku pas masuk rada nge-lag, sabar. Lunar klienku. Soalnya lunar klien crack.
Yang lag banget dah pasti setiap masuk itu 1 menitan ya.
Iya.
Aku udah langsung ke lunar kliennya lo mainnya, nggak ke gininya, ke launchernya.
Makanya beliin MC premium dong, Bang.
Lah, kok connect?
Kenapa?
Disconnect langsung.
Gimana tuh? Di server Lucky Network apa server?
Oh, baru. Udah. Baru masuk.
Di mana itu?
Kau di mana? Aku di hub 1.
Register dulu, Mas.
Udah slash login belum?
Belum.
Coba slash register dulu PW sama PW. Ulang ke home dulu. Aduh, kalau Mas Ben main terus kayak gitu bakal keluar masuk terus. Gara-gara belum gini, slash register. Sekarang Mas Ben ke depan.
Oh,
register
passwordnya, habis itu register sekali passwordnya, habis itu done itu kan ada kayak tanda gini itu, habis itu selanjutnya slash login password yang tadi sekali aja pakainya, udah selesai. Sekarang habis kalau udah slash login kayak gitu, Mas Ben tinggal ke spektator yang paling kiri itu, habis ke gambar bet 2021 udah. Ntar aku langsung datang ke tontonnya. Ntar udah login berapa? Coba aku lihat lognya dulu.
Aku register, kan saya register nih.
Ada register login lagi. Aku password yang tadi cuma sekali aja dipakai.
Mas Ben main Bedwars kayak itu kah? Mas Ben main Bedwars pakai ini kah? Apa namanya?
Pakai apa?
Mas Ben main Bedwars pakai register.
Pakai apa?
Jangan pakai shader.
Kenapa emang kok pakai shader?
Jangan. Di sini tuh
Ngelek,
banyak yang
ngelek parah.
berbahaya. Seperti TNT, fireball gitu berat banget di sini.
Are you?
Jadi aku ngelek di sini. Jangan. Udah matiin aja shadernya.
Option. Aku lupa cara matiin shader yang mana?
Ke video setting.
Video setting.
Habis itu ntar ada gini, shader.
Oh, shader. Off. Shadernya di offin itu.
Shadernya offin aja. Habis itu sekarang masuk ke gini tuh, ke kompas itu, pencet back, habis itu 2021.
Sabar. Aku masih di loading screen.
Ya slow. Aku mau slash invite slash party invite tuh tinggal kan kalau mau invite tuh kan slash party invite aja.
Slash P nama orangnya.
Oh, itu slash P aja. Mas Ben udah masuk belum?
Udah. Di mana?
Udah di Bedwars nih ya. Coba aku lihat nonton labnya dulu.
Lucky SNP.
Sabar.
Oh, di Bedwars.
Bedwars 2021. Bedwars 2021 kan?
Iya.
Oke.
Habis itu Mas Ben kok beku layar YouTube-nya gitu loh.
Masa beku ya?
Ya udah. Tadi beku. Baru gini. Sekarang kan udah masuk di Bedwars tuh. Udah masuk di Bedwars belum?
Belum.
Kalau udah bilang ya. Habis itu aku menanya lobbynya berapa. Bentar.
Wih, kok
Udah belum?
Kok yang di mana sih? Kan yang ditulis Bedwars kan?
Kalau nggak selain game selector aja. Yang paling kiri itu di gini.
Bedwars 2021 aja. Bedwars 2021.
Enggak, Mas Ben gini tuh nggak tahu di mana Bedwarsnya. Udah dipencet gini tuh kan ada tuh kayak
lihat di
tuh.
Sabar masih nge-freeze gini ya di YouTube-nya dikit agak nge-freeze. Kan ini ada tulisan ini kan aku ada tulisan Bedwars. Ada orang ini loh. Pencet itu kah?
Itu tinggal pencet klik kanan.
Klik kanan malah keluar kayak kasur kayak gitu. Diambil semua kah?
Coba share screen, Mas share screen.
Hah? Oh, 2021.
Pencet aja itu. Udah pencet kan udah masuk tuh ke roomnya itu.
Udah.
Sekarang cek di Bedwars itu kan ada peringatan
Lobby
tuh
berapa?
lobby berapa?
Level 1, lobby 4.
Lobby 4 OTW. Selector lobby 4. Keluar. Mas Ben coba di atas diam di tinggi.
Mana? Ini ketemuan.
Ini aku di dekat.
Belakang lu. Halo, go premium.
Iya dah, abang premium, ampun abang.
Mana premium?
Slash party. Lu aja deh yang ini. Lah Mas Ben mana Mas Ben?
Mana premium?
Mas Ben di dekat-dekat kayu itu ada nggak? Kayak batu-batu gede gitu, tau nggak?
Dekat-dekat batu gede.
Ini
kayu.
Lagi loncat nih batu-batu nih, lihat nih.
Aku dekat gini. Ini kah?
Mas Ben yakin lobby 4, Mas?
Iya, lobby 4.
Di mananya itu?
Oh, aku di gini, di deket apa? Sabar. Ini di dekat
ketemuan di Patung.
Itu loh yang ada batu baru masuk itu loh.
Ini aku udah di batu juga loh.
Yang
Oh, ini Rais.
Mana nggak ada.
Aku pakai gini, pakai kayak penutup mulut. Mana sih?
Mas Ben mana? Oh, ini nih Mas Ben.
Di mana itu?
Sini. Ini deket sniper 1v1.
Hah?
Deket patung 1v1.
1v1 mana?
Kau lihat aku, guys.
Lihat.
Di mana itu nggak?
Ini loh yang menuju ke Bedwars, yang menuju ke betuarnya.
Ini aku udah menuju nih Rais.
Nah, ini.
Coba slash
Ayo,
party,
slash
slash party ya. Slash
iya.
Siapa sih nama? Sini dong ke depanku.
Oke.
Mas Ben, Rais aja lawan ya, Rais ya. Slash Rais. Nama kau susah kali, Rais KW. Ntar tinggal pencet aja. Mas Ben, ntar kan kalau ada kayak ada your invite itu tinggal pencet gininya aja ya.
Pencet apa?
Nggak ada kok, nggak ada.
Ada. Udah SKW itu.
Pencet apa? Gimana caranya?
Sabar, belum ku invite dulu. Sabar Mas Ben.
Enggak ada party request. Di gue gak ada party request.
Nggak ada. Aku udah invite loh. Sabar loh. Mau aja invite.
Langsung menyerah dia.
Oke.
Enggak lah, sumpah. Makanya offline aku. Beni ya udah nih, enter. Udah tuh benernya.
Nggak ada gini, nggak ada tulisan.
Sumpah nggak ada loh.
Tulisan nggak ada.
Partinya lah.
Klik kanan kah?
Klik. Ntar kalau ada tulisan kayak di party itu tinggal disuruh klik tuh, klik. Cepet Rais, invite aku.
Wait.
Party invite.
Iya.
Oh, klik kanan, Cok.
Ya klik kanan tuh udah join kan. Nah, tinggal namaku aja cepat Rais.
Itu Asep. Mas Obin Asep.
Gimana caranya? Slash kah?
Oh, pencet T.
Iya. Slash party Asep. Party Asep.
Invite aku.
Gimana tulisan accept ya? Lupa aku.
Oh, aku juga lupa ya.
Aku juga lupa gimana tulisan accept.
Sabar. Lu ketik ya. Slash edit slash.
Itu di gini aja, live chat YouTube. Aku lagi main 1 match aja kayak ini. 3 match lah. Sampai menang. Ibu.
Udah aku ketik di itu public chat. Ada kan?
Coba ke gini. Ke chat YouTube-nya.
No party request.
Kau live party gue ngade.
Oh iya. Aduh, udah lah. Udah. Nggak bisa. Live party gimana?
There no party request. Nggak ada. Gini, coba ulang is.
Oke.
Coba ulang.
Jangan kelamaan ya, Mas.
Kelamaan kayak tadi tuh.
Ngapain Mas Ben?
Udah.
Udah kekirim kah?
Udah itu.
Party.
Nah, Mas Ben udah bisa nih. Ini tinggal halo Om, Igung Ade, tinggal live party kamu aja dulu. Dan
aku belum
live party. Mas Ben udah di party.
Aduh, nge-lag banget, Bang. Aku malah keluar tiba-tiba. Sabar. Slash login. Sabar, aku ke betuar sempat itu kan. Aku ulang masuk ini.
Iya.
Betuar sempat kan, Bang?
Iya. Di lobby 4.
Invite ulang. Aku udah di betuar sempat nih. Tadi nge-lag.
Gece.
Invite ini.
Kau live party dulu, Co. Slash live party, leave.
Party. Nggak bisa.
Disband party, disband party, disband party, disband,
Ulang.
itu tuh.
Nggak bisa.
Lah. Kalau enggak lu aja dah yang invite party. Ada.
Lagi sekali. Pak, ini banyak ngebug. Ya aku jangan invite lah.
Dari tadi nggak jadi main kita.
Iya, ini susah kali loh. Komen kan kayak gini biasa aja. Keluar aku invite nih. Udah keluar kan?
Belum, sabar.
Udah aku invite. Udah aku spam itu. Udah belum, Miss?
Sabar. Masih bingung aku, Cok.
Ini emang ini susah banget loh. Party. Ini. Kelamaan aku jarang juga main di sini.
Kalau enggak mau dimain Mali aja kan. Main Mali sama aja.
Kok astaga. Anti AFK, aku AFK dong, ngulang lagi.
Oh, gak apa-apa Mas Ben. Mau pindah server aja.
Pindah server aja.
Pindah server aja yuk. Ngebug.
Oke, min Malia.
Min Malia.
Min IP. Aku main 3 match aja, guys.
Oh, Min Malia. Min Malia Network.
Iya, betul.
Oke.
Aku lupa. Mini apa nih?
Play titik.
Kenapa?
IP-nya play titik.
Habis itu?
Wah, kok incorrect password?
play.minmalia.com.
Apa passwordku ya?
Malia. .com.
Korek lagi. Apa sih passwordnya? Lupa aku.
Ada loh. Ada.
Kok salah semua, Dis?
Sabar lagi pindahin laptop ya, sabar.
Oke.
IP-nya. Tetap bukan IP di sini. Di mana nih?
Play.minmalia.com. Nah, register password, terus notif.
Apa?
Udah di servernya belum? Play titik. Nih, ku chat di like-nya Mas.
Cara reset password di main Malia gimana?
Cara reset password. Emang Mas Ben lupa passwordnya?
Aku udah coba semua nggak mau.
Lah. Kayaknya nggak bisa reset password di main Malia.
Ya coba aja dah.
server lain dong.
Nah, coba aja dulu. Siapa tahu ada yang benar. Kan.
Apa IP-nya dong? Cek dong di live chat. Aku mau main nih di berapa menit.
Nanti dulu nanti. Kalau nggak bisa Mas Ben nggak bisa server lain aja udah.
Mau di lunar network aja nggak?
Nggak bakal bisa, aku cok nggak bisa masuk ininya.
Apa di miniland?
Passwordnya itu angka semua.
Apa?
Angka semua apa ada kata-kata?
Oh, Mas Ben udah pernah masuk kah ke situ servernya? Register atau password itu?
Sempat masuk.
Register.
Tapi aku lupa passwordnya. Nggak, itu ada isi kata-kata nggak? Isi kok kata-kata? Isi gini tuh nggak harus isi, nggak harus semua angka nggak?
Enggak. Kalau enggak Pika Network aja yuk. Pika Network.
Pika, aku tahu Pika. Aku udah punya Pika.
Ayo sini.
Ku ketik di live chat ya Mas Ben ku ketik di live chat.
Kalau mau ikut sini aja. Selamat bergabung. Makasih udah subscribe.
You harus soldein username gue nanti.
Astaga, apa passwordnya?
Itu Delta Ing, itu viewerku Delta Ing. Bisa kesini dia.
Oh, viewersmu.
Iya, bisa ke situ dia.
Ini gimana nih? Pika networknya nggak bisa loh. Coba kalau gitu pakai login network aja lagi sekali lah. Coba lagi sekali.
Play.
Sih coba beta sekali. Coba ini. Coba lagi sekali. Saya penasaran loh, kok nggak bisa.
Kenapa?
Coba login network sekali.
Login network bikin bingung.
Coba nanya ke sini. Aku nanya para sebelum.
Kalau gua maukah server Mas Ben aja lagi survival.
Register.
Atau mau main Bedrock aja, Bedrock versi Winten.
Udah bisa nih aku live party. Di Network udah bisa live party weh.
Udah bisa kah?
Udah coba.
Ya udah balik ke tempat yang tadi lagi.
Coba masuk ke gini Bedwars 4. Coba kalau gini abis itu invite aku. Apa sih gini tuh. Udah belum?
Belum.
Aku main 4 match aja guys. Bentar aja aku main. 10 menitan doang.
Lah, ya connect kok gini.
Sabar, Lucky Network juga lagi error aku. Tiba-tiba ke DC.
Iya lagi error gitu loh.
Iya kah?
Di Lucky Network ada hacker. Pantesan. Ada hacker, ada hacker.
Dari mana?
Iya, coba ke lobby. Ke lobby asli. Ada hacker.
Wah, bahaya berarti.
Servernya dihack.
Lobby 1.
Ah, iya, hub 1. Tadi di spam
yang mana nih yang benar-benar baru masuk kah?
No kan? Ke ban lagi.
Di mana
Ada
nih?
Sabar dulu ya. Kalau mau join masih bingung nih mau main di mana.
Sabar.
Nah, udah bisa ini Mas Ben. Coba masuk lagi Mas Ben.
Udah, iya dong dihack dong, sumpah. Kasian banget.
Ke lobby berapa? Bedwar lobby berapa?
Sabar. Kasian banget anjir, dada aku mau tinggalin. Dada aku mau ke lobby 5 dulu, haha. Semua lobby lo hack sumpah. Nah, aku udah bisa nih.
Cok, masih di spam itu.
Ya biarin aja, nggak peduli dong orang, biarin aja.
Iya, gak apa-apa di spam doang, tapi bisa masuk kok itu. Bisa masuk.
Lobby berapa? Aku udah lobby
Lobby 3 sini, lobby 3.
Bisa-bisanya aku hack. Nggak peduli aku. Di situ servermu ke hack, di situ aku lagi main Bedwars. Mantap. Udah, aku di Bedwars 4 nih, invite.
Sabar. Lah kok salah semua pas. Apa sih password?
Oh, itu red dari Discord itu. Udah Mas Ben, aku udah hilang nih, udah nggak ada di spam.
Sabar, masih.
Kau aja yang invite Gung. Kau aja. Gung adik.
Aduh. Jelas. Aku udah di lobby 4 ya.
Iya sama. Invite aja, invite.
Nice.
Sabar, aku belum masuk, sabar.
Udah. Udah aku invite tuh. Mas Ben kenapa itu ke hack kah? Masih ke hack kah?
Udah. Baru masuk. Tapi aku gini 5. 5 belum masuk Bedwars ya.
Sabar. Aku relock dulu, Cok. Relock servernya. Tewen.
Aku di mana?
Pada di lobby 4 Mas Ben. Coba aja.
Nggak nih, loading your data.
Ya di hack.
Login dulu Mas Ben, Jangan jalan-jalan. Login nama Mas Ben gitu.
Udah login tadi, udah login.
Password. Udah kah? Ya udah buru-buru masuk Bedwars aja. Ya, bisa kok, bisa. Invite lagi Gung adik.
Udah. Lucky core.
Lah, kok aku di lobby 3.
Ke pencet
Ini
lobby.
kok gak jelas coy. Lucky-nya tuh gak jelas. Gak tahu.
Gimana cara ganti lobby?
Pencet lobby selector.
Yang mana itu?
Yang paling tengah, yang beacon. Yang beacon Mas Ben. Ntar bisa pencet lebih.
Yang mana sih? Yang tengah?
Yang paling tengah, di samping kepalanya Mas Ben.
Samping kepala?
Di hotbar. Kok kamu punya cap Rais? Tolong dong, caranya gimana? Enggak deh, ternyata Mas GM kira Rais.
Apa? Invite lagi.
Yang mana sih?
Ya lobby 3 aja, lobby 3 nih aku di lobby 3 aja.
Kalau enggak
Beda
pencet
aja ya.
patungnya bareng-bareng. Pencet patungnya bareng-bareng aja.
Sini aja. Mas Ben, ini belakangmu Mas Ben.
Mana?
Sini.
Mana?
Ini aku nih belakangmu.
Oh, indah.
Ini. Aku slash.
Ada lobby berapa?
3.
B. Namanya siapa sih? Mas Ben?
Beni Arjaya.
B-nya gede, A-nya gede.
Oh. B.
Wah, di sini servernya mulutnya gini ya, kasar ya?
Iya emang.
Iya, kebanyakan Indo soalnya.
Invite.
Pencet apa?
Invite aku gua nggak sih.
Ya sabar. Itu kasih Thomas Ben dulu.
Pencet apa?
Udah kan?
Slash accept party accept /party accept
Rejoin.
party accept. Oke, join. Apa invite aku, Cok?
Udah.
Nah, udah kan, coba pencet batwar-nya, bisa nggak?
Aku coba pencet batwar-nya ya.
Sabar, aku belum join.
Sabar. Aku nyoba gini. Minimal. Coba tuh. Cannot pin Beni aja ya. Udah dalam room itu, Bang P.
Udah kah?
Apa? Udah,
Nggak
Kak?
bisa di-invite lagi itu, Mas Ben.
Ya udah.
Pencet apa? Coba ulang. Slash
Live party.
Nggak, bukan untuk joinnya. Belum join kayaknya.
Coba live
Flash
party dulu,
party
tapi nggak bisa tak invite.
/party accept. Kalau enggak cobain pencet bareng-bareng aja udah, Bung.
Nggak bisa
Gitu.
ini random.
Waalaikumsalam, Akil. Welcome stream. Gimana aja tulisan accept? Lupa lagi.
Aku nyoba aja ya, aku coba ya, sabar ya, aku coba ya. Last
Is. Kok nengok ke bawah?
nggak bisa main servernya.
Nggak bisa main kah?
Salah aku nyerah. Aku nyerah, guys.
Ini main apa tuh? Gimana? Palu.
Aku enggak ya. Aku sulit dah kalau misalnya.
Palu yuk, Mas Ben, palu yuk.
Emang bisa?
Valorant, mau enggak?
Diman? Emang Rais bisa?
Enggak.
Astaga. Enggak, kalau emang ini nggak bisa, aku off stream aja. Udah berapa jam ini? Udah 3 jam jugaan.
Ya udah. Saya pastiin nggak apa-apa. Kalau mau off stream. Sekalian aku ini apa namanya? Ngebagusin server aja. Off stream kah?
Kayaknya sih iya deh.
Oke, bye.
Ya aku bingung juga nih, gimana cara masuknya?
Iya, sama.
Kok aku bisa lupa ya password servernya apa? Semua padahal sama.
Ya udah, gak apa-apa, besok aja, Mas Ben.
Kalau nggak besok ganti akun aja, guys. Aduh, gila.
Apa ganti akun? Oke, bye.
Ganti akun
Tinggal
kah?
ganti akun aja sih, lagi.
Ya ngilang langsung dia. Ya udahlah, aku duluan ya. Go. Mau off stream.
Oke, siap.
Ya udah. Alright. Bye bye.